All right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Women's Football Chat Live. Tonight we are bringing you some exciting WSL action as the race for the title heats up. We have Chelsea heading away to Liverpool with 3 points a necessity. So it's a must-win game for Chelsea. For Liverpool, if they can win, they will see themselves go level on in fourth position with Manchester United. So could be a big result for them. For Chelsea, this game is of the utmost importance though. As I say, they're currently 6 points behind Manchester City with 2 games in hand. Those games are today and in 2 weeks' time. They've got another midweek fixture. So Chelsea have a little bit of ground to make up. For Liverpool, they'll be hoping to pull off a bit of an upset. Harry, are you excited for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a very, very big game. Chelsea have to win and they have to win big. They cannot afford... Even a 1-0 win tonight is a huge setback because the way this league's been going, it looks like goal difference could be absolutely massive. But for Liverpool, they're a side who know how to beat the big sides. They know on their day how to challenge Chelsea. Matt Beard's done it before. He's beaten Emma Hayes before, and he'll be looking to do that again and dent their title hopes. And as you say, Liverpool in hot pursuit of that fourth position, which would mean more prize money and overall a better campaign for the home side. But yeah, Chelsea, it is imperative that they win tonight. Yeah. Man City will be cheering on Liverpool with all they've got today. But it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, I mean, you speak there about goal difference. Liverpool are one of only 5 teams in the league with a positive goal difference. Chelsea will be hoping that's not the case today. After today's game, Liverpool with a +2 goal difference at the moment. Obviously, if Chelsea can win by 3, that would knock them into the negative. At the moment, in terms of goal difference, Manchester City are on +46, while Chelsea are on +39. So there's 7 goals in there. Chelsea have 2 games in hand. So they on average have to win by 3.5 goals. So today needs to be 3 or 4-0 for me.
Yeah. If
Chelsea want to catch up that gap. And obviously City, got to bear in mind, they do play Arsenal this weekend. That's going to be a huge game. And for Chelsea, they play Bristol City on Sunday. So there's a chance, even if City do beat Arsenal, that Chelsea could get a lot of goals on Sunday. So they've got that to bear in mind as well. But yeah, should be a really interesting game tonight. It is Liverpool, the home side, though. They'll be hoping to pull off an upset. We are at Prenton Park in Merseyside, and the Liverpool team is as follows. They'll line up in a 3-5-2 today, similar to how they played against Chelsea earlier in the season, where they did go 1-1 at one point. They went 1-0 down, managed to get it back to 1-0, and then I believe lost 5-1.
Yeah.
So not the greatest result for them, but they'll be hoping they can have a much more positive result this time around. In between the 6, it's Micah. In the back 3, Clark, Bonner and Fish. Those 3 have actually formed quite a good partnership there. More than a partnership, quite a good connection as a back 3. Across the 5, it's Koivisto, Hobinger, Nagano, Holland and Hines. Front 2 of Enderby and Romain Haug. Good team for Liverpool. Where does that danger come from? Obviously no Shanice van der Sanden, which I think is a shame. I think she can offer a lot of threat. But who in that Liverpool team do you think presents the biggest threat?
I mean, it's interesting. It's actually first to touch on, obviously no Rachel Laws. That is good. That could be costly for Liverpool today. That's a very, very good goalkeeper who isn't starting today. I'm not quite sure why, but Micah in between the 6 is an interesting decision. But in terms of danger, yeah, I mean, Liverpool... I mean, I've been impressed with Enderby when she's come off the bench, but to be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. It's going to be much more... the outlook for Liverpool is going to be a defensive performance, and as I said, with a defence that has an error in it and a goalkeeper who's barely played this season, that's going to be very, very tough.
Yeah, it definitely is. But they have done... They have pulled off some good performances. I think against City for 30 minutes they played really well. I know they went on, again, they conceded 5 in that game, but still, they did play really well for about 20-30 minutes. They've got to do that again. Junior Pinnock, welcome to the stream, saying, hi, good to see you, Junior, welcome to the stream. Mr. Big Pierce as well, saying, guys, after that game against Barcelona, I believe even though we gave Emma Hayes 10 years, she would not win the Champions League. I don't know. I feel like this year was the year, though. We played very well on Saturday, quite hard done by, I think, in that game. Let's have a look at that Chelsea team, though, looking at the lineups. They line up in a 4-3-3, and the team is as follows. In 26, it's Hannah Hampton, as you would expect. She's been very good this season. In the back 4, Lawrence, Carter, Bright and Neve Charles. A huge return for Millie Bright. It's the first time she's been involved in the side since, I want to say, December.
Yes.
It's a while since we've seen Millie Bright involved for Chelsea. In the midfield 3, it's Nuskan, Cuthbert and Frank Kirby. Again, Frank Kirby, another one who hasn't started in a while. And across the front 3, Beaver Jones, Macario and Joanna Wrighting-Canaride. So a lot of rotation in there. Still, though, a very strong team.
Yeah, it is a really, really good side. And Emma Hayes rotating a bit from Saturday and, just changing a few things up for this Chelsea side who are going to come into this game looking fresh, looking to win this game.
Yeah.
I mean, my team impressive on Saturday, and a shame not to get the result across the line. But as you say, that big news, Millie Bright back in the starting 11. I mean, she hasn't kicked the ball
We've
for
missed her a lot this
164
season.
days before the Barcelona. She got subbed on against Barcelona. Her first start, though, in 167 or 8. It's a big night for her. Great to have her back, and Chelsea should look a lot more comfortable with her in the team.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is an incredible Chelsea side. No matter who they put on the pitch, it's a big night for players like Macario and Kirby and Beaver Jones, who will be looking to get involved in the goals. But yeah, very, very strong Chelsea side. Liverpool are going to struggle tonight.
Yeah, you'd imagine so. Chelsea would expect this to be a fairly easy victory. Now, that by no means do I mean to put down Liverpool. I think they are a good team, but they're not on the level of Chelsea right now. I think that's a fact, and they're not able to compete really. So it could be interesting. Mr. Big Pierce says, guys, I told you about a Canadian women team. They are the most overrated players like Buchanan, Fleming and Lawrence. I disagree. I don't think they're massively overrated at all. In fact, considering your opinion of them, Mr. Big Pierce, I think you underrate some of them. But yeah, it's a matter of opinion really, isn't it? I think Buchanan's a very good player. I think she struggled in her first season at Chelsea, but this season I think she's actually stepped up that level a lot, especially when we haven't had Millie Bright in there. The defence has been a bit disorganised at times, but I think within that, Buchanan has been someone who's really shone. So, yeah, I think she's done well this season. I think Ashley Lawrence is quite a good player. I know you're not fond of her, Mr. Big Pierce, but I quite like Ashley Lawrence. I think Jessie Fleming's a good player as well. But I don't think I'm too frustrated we let her go. Good player, but I think, we've got a good enough squad without her. But yeah, we have about 7 minutes to kick off. Anything else to get into? How did Chelsea bounce back from Saturday, Harry?
Yeah, I mean, as I said in the intro, that a win isn't good enough for Chelsea. It's got to be a big win. So I want a Chelsea side a few years ago that one of the reasons they were so good with the title was because they absolutely tore teams apart. We have seen too many times this season that Chelsea have only won by a 1-2-3 goal margin, not that same margin by where we've seen 5 or 6 goals in. Tonight, it is crucial that does happen. Macario, Kirby, Beaver Jones, Canright needs to be at their very, very best, that front four, and whoever comes off the bench, they need to come on, they need to play well, and they need to score goals. Chelsea, I mean, they'll be looking for as many as they can get, because Chelsea, for me, I believe if Chelsea plays their best, they could score 6 or 7 tonight.
I completely agree. I think it needs to be a poignant win. I think it needs to be something that sends a statement to Manchester City that while Chelsea haven't been on it all season, while Chelsea have had some slip-ups and some difficult moments and some tests and some challenges, I think this tonight has to be a statement that Chelsea are in the title fight. Chelsea are here to compete. And that hasn't been really the case this season. As you say, Chelsea haven't had the usual strength that they often have. They haven't had that demeanour about them where it's like we're going to turn up anywhere and we're going to win. Like the results seem to be confirmed before kickoff. Now there is a little bit of nerve, a little bit of unknown with Chelsea. They've not been that perfect team that we're used to seeing. But things will be very interesting. I think Chelsea have the nicer run in. I know I'd always love to have played the games rather than have the games in hand, or rather have the points than the matches to play. But I think that Manchester United for Chelsea is a very winnable game, or should be a win, I should say. Whereas I think City versus Arsenal is a potential slip-up, a real banana skin. And even if it's not in the case of them losing, they could still draw, or they could. I don't think they'll claim a big victory. So while Chelsea this Sunday might go and put 6 past Manchester City, for example, I don't see City beating Arsenal by more than a 2-goal margin for me. Yeah. Even if they did get 3, I think Arsenal would get at least 1. And there's still a huge opportunity for Arsenal to take points off Manchester City, in which case Chelsea just have to do their business and they'll win the title. Yeah,
I mean, it's a strange scenario to find ourselves in. If Chelsea drop points, Emma Hayes' last season could be a trophyless season for Chelsea, and that is a huge concern. The pressure is on tonight. The pressure is on every single game now for Chelsea because they're the ones playing catch-up. Now, usually, as I've said, in every other season, when Chelsea are put under pressure, they play at their best. They look so comfortable when they're under huge amounts of of pressure.
Yeah.
But this season, in the big games where Chelsea have been up against it, they have not met the challenge. Knocked out by Barcelona, lost the Conti Cup final, knocked out by Man United, and even in games in the league, away at the Emirates and and the likes, big games where Chelsea just have not turned up. That can't afford to happen tonight. That really can't. You know, Chelsea have to win every single game from here on in and hope in hell that Man City slip up. Or Chelsea have to batter everyone, which could happen. It really can happen. But, I mean, maybe Chelsea could turn up for these last 4 games. Millie Bright's leading out as captain for the first time in a very long time. And
brilliant to see, though.
Could be.
And that's been part of the issue for Chelsea, hasn't it, this season? It's been those injuries, coupled with a lot of big players leaving in the summer. I think you had players like Magdalena Eriksson, who was our captain. You had Pernilla Harder. So we lost a lot of leadership and a lot of fight losing those 2 players. And then you look at this season where we've had Ramirez out for periods. We've had Mia Fischel out for a while now. We've had Sam Kerr out since the turn of the year. They've all been hugely impactful injuries. So while obviously it's easy to say Chelsea have underperformed this season, expectations, there was rumours that Chelsea are going to win the quadruple, beliefs that they could win the quadruple. That's been halted, I think, only because Chelsea have suffered so many injuries. And perhaps that's because they've been competing on 4 fronts for the last few seasons and those injuries have spinally caught up with them. But Mr. Big Piss says that Sonia Bonpasteur is a better manager than Emma Hayes and Serena Weigmann. I think it's a very different conversation. I think that Bonpasteur's done very well at Lyon, but she's not proven the WSL. And it's different winning a Champions League when you are a Lyon or Barcelona because the domestic league is so much easier than the WSL. The WSL, I would argue, is the most difficult league in all of women's football. Maybe you could argue NWSL, but I don't know enough about the NWSL to make much of a judgment there. But Mr. Big Piss also saying Arsenal gives Man City the game. Hopefully so. Hopefully Arsenal can take the game to Man City. But yes, we have a few minutes to kick off now as the players are shaking hands. Harry, can you give me your prediction for today's game?
Yeah, I think Liverpool will give it a good go, but Chelsea should have this in the bag. I'm going to go for Liverpool 0, Chelsea 4. I think it'll be a pretty convincing win, and 4-0 will be good enough. We a marked improvement on the last few weeks for the Blues. I will go 2 goals in the first half coming through Macario and Kirby, and then 2 goals in the second half coming through Aggie Beaver-Jones and Guru Wrighton off the bench.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to go the same margin, but a slightly different scoreline. I'll say 5-1, matching the first game, matching the reverse fixture. I think it'll be goals from Kirby, Beaver-Jones, a brace from Macario, and I will go for Millie Bright because I really want to see a Bright goal. And Liverpool, I'll say Haug and Habib. No, just Haug, sorry. I only got 1 goal in there. But yeah, should be a good one tonight. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how Liverpool line up, whether they can actually take the fight to Chelsea. And well, as a Chelsea fan, I'm hoping we can see Chelsea dominate the game. That would be the ideal from this situation. But as it stands, 100% of you guys in chat think that Chelsea will win today. Of course, if you are a Chelsea fan, then feel free to have your say in the poll in chat. And of course, get involved in the live stream chat tonight. Give your thoughts throughout the 90. We'll make sure to talk through them. But yes, only a minute now until kickoff. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, I feel like this is the players that Hayes put on the pitch. It feels like they're the ones that need the goals. Macario started well, didn't have a great game on Saturday. It would be nice for her to get a goal. We know Aggie's very, very good. Kirby, it'd be great to see her get back on the score sheet or at least have a very, very good game. It'd be great to see Millie Bright score, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be so Millie Bright, wouldn't it? First start, score a goal, have fun.
First minute sends it long.
Yeah. Notable
as well, Taylor Hines making her 100th appearance for Liverpool. A remarkable accomplishment, it has to be said, for Liverpool's captain. And Gemma Bonner making her 150th appearance for Liverpool, which is even more remarkable. So just one-upping her teammate there.
Go on, who's making her 200th?
Millie Bright's making her first WSL appearance since November.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been a while.
Great to see Bright back on the pitch, leading Chelsea out to hopefully, which is going to be a very, very good win. But we know Liverpool on their day can be a very, very difficult side.
Indeed they can. They're proving it in some big games this season. They beat Arsenal in the opener.
Yeah.
And Lisa Ben, the referee, hopefully she's not been watching any Elena Demetrescu compilations recently. Or if she has, she's been learning from them. But it will be Chelsea to get us started this evening. I'm waiting for the referee's whistle to start today's game. On the first whistle, both sets of players taking the knee in a stand against all forms of discrimination. And now Chelsea can get us started. Frank Kirby waits for the whistle. And now that the ref has counted all the players, we can get underway. Frank Kirby knocks it back, and we're underway here on Merseyside. Liverpool versus Chelsea. The WSL title race comes to its climax. Very exciting time in the season. Can Chelsea claim a big win today, or can they have the win knocked from their start? So they're going to come forwards early here. Canarine looking to take it past Fisk. Fisk all over her, gets it towards Kat Macario. Macario turns out trying to find a teammate, finds Nusken. Can she get a shot away? It's a tight angle, and Hines managed to get in there. Liverpool can't get out though. Do now clear it out of play for a throw. Fast start for Chelsea though.
Yeah, good start. I feel like Nusken could have got a shot away there, but yeah, Chelsea showing that intent from the off. Chelsea are out to kill tonight. They want goals, and that is a very, very promising start.
Yeah, here is Erin Cuthbert. Now Lawrence. Back to Carter. Chelsea will work it round now. Hampton. Now Millie Bright. Goes down the line. Charles. Needs an option. Ends up clearing it straight into Enderby there. And now they'll look to come down this left-hand side. They've got a throw. It's not Enderby. Sorry, it is Haug, I think. That's not. I can't see the name. That's Quivisto. Sorry, yeah.
Here we go.
Get there in the end. But yeah.
But yeah, I think Liverpool know that Chelsea want goals tonight, and that's something you can take advantage of, because if you know your opposition are going to come forward, are going to be very, very attacking, there's going to be chances to catch them out every now and again. But
also, there's no pressure on Liverpool tonight. Well, Chelsea will be desperate to push for goals, and obviously that can lead to over-pushing, and obviously the longer that Liverpool can hold on here, the more frustrated and desperate Chelsea will get.
Yeah.
So they have got things to cling on to today. Micah will send that ball long. It's going to be cut out by Niamh Charles. That header will drop for Aggie Beaver-Jones, who brings it down. But now she does lose it in there. Nagano putting in a good tackle. Herbinger goes back to Koivisto, wants to take it down the line. That's not a viable option. Goes back to Bonner. Bonner will send it up the line, and that is out of play for Chelsea throw. A lucky one to the stream saying, "Hey lads, what a rough week it's been, but let's go." Yeah, it's been a tough one from the Chelsea perspective. Yeah, it definitely has. Yeah. Well, last 4 games have been, or last 5 games have been knocked out of 3 cup competitions.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a brilliant run of games. Taylor Hines clears it away. And now it falls to Niamh Charles. Charles header in the air. Kirby battling for it. She's not going to win an aerial challenge though. Love Frankova. That's not her prowess. Now strong tackle in there. I think it was Clark. Charles. Now Cuthbert. Knocks it back all the way to Hannah Hampton. Hannah Hampton goes out to Jess Carter.
Find that one interesting from Cuthbert.
Carter slides it towards Macario. Doesn't find its intended target, but the ball drops in midfield, and it's a good challenge in Nusken to win the ball back. Now here come Chelsea. Canarine driving inside, gives it to Kirby. Kirby is slightly behind her, so she has to slow down to receive it. Niamh Charles now skips past Hobing, a ball into the box, headed away. Will be met though by Ashley Lawrence on the far side. Can she deliver it? Gives it to Macario. Macario to Cuthbert. Cuthbert looks to lift it in there, and now it takes a deflection there off a Liverpool defender. It's an easy claim for Micah.
Yeah, Chelsea aren't going to score today by crossing it in. Against that back 3 of Fisk, Bonner and Clark, all those headers will be won.
Especially with no Ramirez, Oscar or Fischel in there.
Exactly. So Chelsea have got to try and find a better way through rather than just cross it into the box, because every time that's just going to get cleared out as Bright smashes out the pitch.
Just trying to force it a bit at the moment, it seems.
Just need to relax. And they're forcing Liverpool back here all the way to Micah. Good pressure.
And now Liverpool will look to play out. She just lifts it in the air. Cuthbert can't quite win that header. Charles, now Erin Cuthbert. It's in all Chelsea though. First 4 minutes. Exactly what you'd expect for the whole game, really.
Yeah, 100%. Chelsea
will be looking to dominate in all statistics. Mainly the goals column though. Here's Charles. Under pressure from Nagano. Goes to Beaver-Jones. Beaver-Jones inside to Kirby. Kirby just plays it towards Nusken, towards Beaver-Jones. It's overhit though. Again, Chelsea just rushing it a little bit. They've got 86 minutes. They've got to remember that. And the quicker the first goal comes, the more time there is for more. But equally, if they don't get the first goal, it doesn't matter how long they've got to score.
It's just, it's that typical thing you do when you're told to play on the front foot and you want to play really positively. You do have, a tendency to rush things and overplay it. Put too much on it. I mean, Emma Hayes has led Chelsea to 13 trophies. Could have added 4 to that tally this season. Yeah. Now it looks like maybe only 1 will be added. So
at best,
yeah,
it's very difficult to claim that 1 trophy.
100%.
It's a few weeks ahead.
Starts tonight, though, and it's been a good first 5 minutes.
Yeah. Definitely so. Very positive start for Chelsea. It's out now for a Liverpool throw on the far side. Taylor Hines. Yeah, 22 votes in the poll and chat. 91% voting for a Chelsea victory tonight. That's what they expect to see. 5% going Liverpool. So there is an optimistic Liverpool fan somewhere in chat.
Fair enough.
Under pressure a bit there was Carter from Enderby. Now Hannah Hampton just lifts it for us. A brilliant ball towards Beaver Jones. Again, though, she just loses out in the air. Hobinger goes wide into Koivisto. And now back to Clark. I should say 5% as well. Predicting a draw tonight. Nagano and Cuthbert tries to make a tackle but doesn't come away with the ball. Still Nagano. Cuthbert makes another tackle and does win the ball back this time. And now Chelsea will look to play it forward. Neve Charles didn't have that long ball option on, so exchanges passes with Cuthbert once more. Now does send it long. Macario tries to chest it down. We're going long with it and we don't have a presence. Anything up there that's the ball's going to stick to. A wayward strike, though, from Bonner isn't going to cause many issues.
Yeah,
Chelsea have got to be careful.
Because Chelsea don't need to play long. Chelsea should be able to play through this Liverpool press and then attack their defence. But yeah, it feels like getting cramped in the corner a little bit over here and we're fourth long and didn't win the ball.
Well, it doesn't help when we've got a back seven here. Players have got to get forwards. Lawrence. Like, yeah, understandable, get in, but Frank Irby should have been a passing option there for Cuthbert or Charles. Instead, she was stood right next to them, like she was part of the back line. Carter. Now Cuthbert. Slowing it down now. Chelsea just taking the edge off the game. The game's been very open, very pinball-like so far. And the way the ball was bounced from end to end. Charles goes down the line. Beaver Jones lets it run across her body. Now she wants to take on Koivisto. Forced back, though, by the Finn. Back into the path of Neve Charles. Charles wants to go down the line, but gets caught out there by Enderby. Don't think she realised there that Enderby was hounding her from behind. Lamine, welcome to the stream. Saying good evening from Italy. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, Lamine. And yeah, I love seeing the places you guys are from.
Yeah.
Always fascinates me how diverse our community is. So thank you guys for your support wherever you're watching from. As I say, feel free to get involved in the live chat, give your thoughts throughout the game. And of course, if you are new around here, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. It massively helps us out. But here come Chelsea now. Cuthbert goes out wide, can ride in a bit of space. Can she deliver the pass? Looking for an option, feeds it into Macario. Macario looking for someone on the edge. Nuskin gets a shot away, blocked away. Charles can keep it alive now. Delivers it, it's cleared away. Again, though, it falls for Cuthbert now. Ball out wide to Lawrence. Plays it into Macario. Can she spin her defender? Gets a shot away. Blocked, though, into the side netting. Chelsea corner. It's been all Chelsea so far. Sophie, welcome to the stream, saying hey at the Women's Football Chat. And good evening from the UK. Welcome to the stream, Sophie.
Yeah, Chelsea do well there because they've done exactly what I said they need to stop doing, which is putting the ball into the box. Instead, they worked it around the edge of the area, got a couple of shots away, which were blocked, and eventually have won a corner here. It's much better, though, not just lumping it into the box, trying to play around this Liverpool side and get an effort.
It's very difficult to break down what was a very low block for Liverpool tonight. Ball into the box now, though, headed home. Brilliant stuff from Chelsea. I think it was Aggie Beaver Jones there. A wonderful corner routine. They used Millie Bright as the decoy, which is not something I'm used to. She ran pretty much through all the defenders there, which caught them out. The ball comes in the box and Beaver Jones heads home well. Liverpool 0, Chelsea 1. The WSL Champions have struck early in this game.
Yeah, it's a really good ball in. Is that from Jess? No, it's not from Cat Macario, it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean...
The Cat sets up the Beaver. No, the other... Yeah, no, that is the right way around.
Incredible run. Great movement from
Bright. I love
Bright
that from Bright.
Aggie Beaver Jones winning a header in there.
Yeah.
Out of all people.
Question marks around Liverpool because... Look at the size of the Liverpool defenders compared to the size of the Chelsea attackers. But Chelsea will not be dwelling on that. As they come forwards now, they will be hoping that they can tonight make a statement as they... they've got one after 8 minutes. If they can keep doing that every 8 minutes, suddenly their goal difference is looking very healthy.
Exactly that. And Liverpool, from a Liverpool point of view, they were very frustrated. That was a really poor goal to concede.
And Charles plays it in behind, looking for Macario. And it's a haphazard clearance. Micah can't pick this up, so she has to just smash it out of play. Chelsea thrown as they look to ramp up the pressure.
Yeah, I'm sure Matt Beard will be frustrated. Chelsea won't care. Puts Aggie Beaver-Jones on to 8 goals this season. Very, very good campaign for the youngster. And I mean, she's a very, very good player, and definitely got a lot of potential in her.
Yeah, a strong breakout campaign. And, well, whoever comes in next season is going to have a decision to make. Who is the starter for the big moments? Is it Gura Wright or is it Aggie Beaver-Jones? I think on merit of performances this season, a strong argument could be made of Beaver-Jones having more of a starting role next season.
Yeah, 100%.
Macario feeds it through to Nuskin. Nuskin now in on goal, saved. It's going to fall at the back post, hooked away by Taylor Hines. Chelsea almost found a second there. Shocker Nuskin. Surprised not to see her score.
Yeah, it's a good save in the end, but I feel like Nuskin's got to do better with that. She does fire it straight at Micah on the volley. I mean, really good. Great ball through from Macario. Little dink over the top. Nuskin brings it down really well. It's a really, really good area for her to shoot. It's a very, very good save. But I think Nuskin's got to do better with that. Just really got to knock it in front of her.
Brings it down really nicely, yeah.
Yeah, just got to do better with that. Doesn't get enough behind it for me.
Yeah, it's not a convincing save either by Micah. If you get more power behind it, though,
exactly.
There's a chance that just trickles in.
Let off for Liverpool once again. Really good football from Chelsea. Macario is pulling the strings at the moment, actually, rather than scoring the goals.
That's why we love Millie Bright, but now she has given it away. Perhaps the rustiness kicking in there as Enderby gets away from her. Carter will recover back, though, well, and now just knock it out of play. There we're seeing the fact that Millie Bright's not played in 4 months,
makes sense.
5 months, something like that.
Carter is happy there to cover her.
But Mia Enderby unable really to get anything going. That was a huge opportunity for Liverpool.
Yeah.
She got away from Chelsea's defence, but
it's the perfect game to bring Millie Bright back in because she can afford to make errors like that and not get punished.
Yeah.
Just while she's getting back to fitness. Good tackling there from Nuskin out for another Liverpool throw. But Chelsea, really, really good start.
Indeed.
Liverpool just need to settle because as we saw in the City game and other games this season, when they've conceded one, they've gone on to concede 2 or 3 in the next few minutes and then suddenly they're out of the game. Whereas, today they should settle the storm, hold it at 1-0 and then try and work from there.
Yeah. And well, when scoring first in the WSL since the beginning of the 22-23 season, Chelsea have never lost in the WSL. So that's quite a stark statistic for Liverpool now. Beaver-Jones trying to play it across there into Kirby, but too many bodies between her and Fran.
She knew Fran Kirby was there, but perhaps just tried to force it a little bit of inexperience there. There's only one thing in her mind, and that was to get the ball back to Fran Kirby. Not quite working out there for her, though.
Yeah.
And Lawrence doing well here just to dance around the forwards. Chelsea going to knock it around the back. They're going to try and build it's been good play so far anyway.
Johnson tries to send it long, comes off the head of Koivisto though and had a play now for a Chelsea throw. Charles. Looking for an option, gives it to Macario, flicks it on well. Beaver-Jones, back to Neve. Charles goes down the line, but the pass doesn't quite come off and that's out of play for a throw-in. That will be at Liverpool 1.
But yeah, it's good for Chelsea to see her scored early. Already put themselves in front because the fans would have been expecting that. We've all been expecting it. To get a big win tonight, to score this early is going to help that massively.
Yeah, no doubt. That's another Liverpool throw there. It was thrown short. Kirby then jumped in front of the pass. I thought she kicked it into the leg of Koivisto before coming off, but it was a Liverpool throw. Liverpool now work it back to Clark, Micah. Now Fisk. Has Bonner inside as an option. We'll use Gemma Bonner. Now Taylor Hines tries to spin Lawrence. Lawrence just knocking out of play. Chelsea definitely settled down since they scored that goal.
100%.
They're less desperate to come forwards. Which obviously makes sense, but we do need to see Chelsea, with an attacking intent today.
Yeah, 100%.
Because take City, for example. I mean, they take ages to break down for City. Like 60 minutes before they scored their first. They ended up scoring 4 by the end of the game. So there's that ruthlessness that Chelsea haven't had at times this season.
Exactly, and that's why City's goal difference is so much greater because City have shown this season that they go for the kill. They want to win games by a comfortable margin because that's what they know what they need to do to beat Chelsea.
Yeah, Beaver-Jones in an offside position there. Didn't receive the ball anyway, so it didn't matter massively. Enderby flicks it on, and now Carter gets it gone. Nuskin just lifts it towards Macario. Macario heads it to Nuskin again, but she's coming from an offside position.
Yeah, another one there. Just got to be careful of the position there from Gat Macario.
Clark finds Hobinger between the lines. Now Nagano, ball through to Haug. Tries to pick out Enderby, can't. Sorry, that's Holland in there. And now Beaver Jones knocks it past Clark and now will look to run into the space. She's having a good evening so far. Beaver Jones ball into the box. It's dealt with, though, by Gemma Bonner.
Yeah,
now Liverpool will look to play out. Koivisto. Hobinger. Koivisto out in this wide space. Being pressured by Beaver Jones. And they try to go down the line there. Gemma Bonner hasn't quite come off. And Chelsea now in Liverpool's half will look to make something happen. Neve Charles. Here's Shocker Nuscombe. Millie Bright. And here's Hannah Hampton now. Again, Chelsea happy to sit in possession at the moment. They're quite comfortable in this game.
Yeah.
There's still 75 minutes for them to try and notch up a few goals this evening. And Charles tries to take on Koivisto there. Doesn't come off, but Charles does come away with the ball. Now she plays it over the top, looking for Macario. Doesn't quite come off. And now Liverpool have it in attack, and they could look to make something here, but it's an overhit pass from Enderby. And that will roll through for Hannah Hampton to pick up.
Yeah, just Chelsea have taken their foot off the gas a little bit, but I'd expect them to turn it up as this game carries on.
Yeah.
But I like, Chelsea stop rushing it, which is the main thing. It just feels like Chelsea get the ball down. Stop going in the air. Stop dropping it over. I don't mind over the top, but definitely don't put it in the box, and definitely don't try and play to cat's feet. Play football. Play round Liverpool. That's the way Chelsea are going to beat them.
You want into cat's feet, but not lumped long. Yeah. I hope she can hold on to it. Chelsea can play football tonight. They've just got to be calm and careful.
Even things like that. Does that ball there, when we win the ball off Liverpool, does it need to be kicked out for a throw, or can we use Hannah Hampton and keep the ball going? Like here, can Bright knock this back to Hampton and get a move started?
Just feels like Chelsea are very much... It's not a very tactical game today. It's not a, one where Chelsea are executing the same sort of passing patterns or trying to make the same sort of plays, or certain plays they have... ideas what they're going to do, but instead it's very much just hit and hope, smash up the line, smash up there. Can we find anyone up in the attacking area? There doesn't seem to be much direction, guidance or purpose to Chelsea's attack tonight,
which is weird.
It's relying a little bit too much on individual quality,
because if Chelsea play their football they could win this game by a canter, but so far we're not seeing too much of that.
Nagano, now obviously it's not full strength, so I can understand that to a certain extent, but in defensive areas, it's fairly full strength. And Hampton comes out and claims that one well. Again, though, a bit messy from Chelsea.
Does just feel like that's from at 1-0, Liverpool can always take this back. And to be fair to Liverpool, as I said, they've steadied the ship quite well. This was a good move here, the ball over the top, doubling up on the left-hand side against Jess Carter, because Lawrence has pushed on.
Yeah.
And that'll, again, feel like a let-off for Chelsea.
Nuscombe slumps it forward there in the hope that Macario's there, but she'd moved down the line to make an option. Again, just still rushing it a little bit. Luckily, Liverpool's pass is quite inaccurate. Charles can go over and collect it, and now Chelsea can look to build from the back. Charles. Beaver Jones has to hold off Koivisto and now loses the ball. They're in now, Liverpool. Haug. Spins, wants an option, goes back towards Enderby and does come off now as Charles loses out in the 50-50. Hobinger. Back to Nagano. Kirby wins it though, and now Chelsea can come forwards. Fran Kirby. She's up there with Macario. It's 2-on-2 for Chelsea. Plays it across, perhaps a little bit too soon there from Kirby. Macario in on goal, and it's blocked into the side netting and pushed away by Micah.
Yeah, Kirby and Kat have done really well there because that was a 2-on-3 situation, and Macario doing their hard work there. Really worked well from Kirby to win it back off Nagano and get a move going. Plays it into Macario, perhaps too soon, but Macario does well on a weak foot to get a shot away and win a corner.
Yeah.
And we've seen Chelsea score from one of these already today. Can they get another? Big tackle in there from Bonner, and Micah pushing it around the post for good measure.
So a Chelsea corner now. The ball goes into the box, headed away. Enderby flicks it on. Now Cuthbert. Lawrence. Gives it out wide. They try and work it round now. Macario swings a ball in there towards the back post, headed towards goal, but it's wide.
First bit of communication there, because Canaride was actually behind Charles there, and if she tells Charles to leave it, Canaride is unmarked with a very, very good attempt on goal.
Canaride's had a bit of a quiet evening, I'd say. Chelsea's been very good, but I've not seen her all night. A lot of our players come down the left-hand side through Charles and Well, that's only been 20 minutes, but a lot of it's come through Charles and Beaver Jones. We've
Yeah.
seen a whole lot of Canaride. I know a lot of the system is to build up on the left-hand side and then hope to find space on the right-hand side, but it hasn't really materialised yet.
It's been building up on the left and scoring on the left.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, our only goal came from a set piece.
Yeah.
Our chances will come from the left-hand side, though. Charles. Now Bright. Given our relative dominance, though, on the match, I don't think we've got enough shots away, had enough of the ball. Canaride there tries to flick it onto Lawrence. Lawrence can't quite keep up with it.
Lawrence got to anticipate that's going to happen. Just be on her toes, be a bit sharper. Because they're the type of things that the elite sides make work and pay off. Instead, Chelsea lost the ball there. But again, only 20 minutes gone. I feel like Chelsea can still get 1 or 2 for half time and put themselves into control of this game.
Yeah. Now here come at Liverpool. Ball sprayed out to Koivisto now. Can she make something happen? Forced back by Charles. Plays it inside. Here's Cherry Holland. Strong tackle from Sjoka Nusken. Firm but fair. But now Liverpool do get the ball in the attacking area. Enderby feeds it through to Haug. Haug gets a shot away blocked though by Lawrence. Now Macario holds up the ball well. Kirby. That's massively overhit from Frank Kirby.
Do you think Aggie Jones the road runner? Christ.
Teleport.
Really
that's...
poor pass.
Yeah. Not great.
Again, just trying to force it a bit there, Frank Kirby. Chelsea, that's got away with one there as well. Enderby and Haug linked it up quite well. Charles being caught in possession on the edge of their own area. And if it weren't for Lawrence's block here, Chelsea could have a bit of trouble. Yeah, really good stuff between Enderby and Haug. Haug gets a decent shot away, but Lawrence does well to smother it completely.
Here's Neve Charles. Cuthbert. Bright goes back to Hampton.
A bit of a dodgy pass.
Tries to pick out Canaride. It's going to be sprayed forward and fall back to Hannah Hampton again.
Quite a few of Hannah's distributions just haven't found their target. Just feels like it needs to be a little bit sharper on that front.
Yeah. Now throws it to Charles. Under pressure immediately from Koivisto. It comes off Koivisto though. And that will be a Chelsea throw. Yeah, 20 minutes played here. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to get involved in the live chat. Give us your thoughts on the game so far. And of course, if you are new around here, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. It massively helps us out. Yeah, Liverpool throw now.
And Koivisto's brought Aaron
Not sure why.
down and it's not been given. Cuthbert's still on the floor, so we will have a bit of pause. Look like a free kick to me. Maybe not.
Yeah, same, but...
See if Aaron Cuthbert's alright. Yeah, she turns back, puts the ball. Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul. Just puts the ball through the legs of Koivisto and then Koivisto brings it down.
No, an odd one. An odd call from the referee not to award that.
Yeah, Liverpool throw anyway. Cuthbert back to her feet. And that is to be seen out by Chelsea, and now is a Chelsea throw after all that. So that was a brilliant matter of 30 seconds that we just wasted. But halfway through the first 45, it's not been brilliant from Chelsea.
No, not perfect, but it's
doing the job thus far.
Exactly, yeah. They're getting the job done, but as you say, not a perfect, well-rounded show so far. Micah sends it long. Touchdown from Liverpool, trying to come forwards now. Hobinger, Clark. Now back with the goalkeeper. It goes long. Nagano. Here's Hobinger. Back now to Micah.
Yeah, Liverpool playing some good stuff here.
Just chipping that forwards. Bright tries to compete in the air. Now that ball gets played through. Koivisto in behind. Good goalkeeping from Hannah Hampton.
Yeah, really,
brave goalkeeping as well.
Really good goalkeeping from Hampton just to smother that ball. But again, Millie Bright losing the aerial challenge. Brilliant ball through from Howe. Koivisto gets the wrong side of Charles, and if it weren't for Hannah Hampton being quick off her line, then the Liverpool fullback would have got a shot away Really good goalkeeping. And again, it's up Liverpool winning the aerial battle at the moment, and that is helping them get a stranglehold on this game, but Chelsea do win it back.
Lawrence tries to carry that ball inside. Is brought down by Hines, and that will be a free kick for Chelsea.
Yeah, smart there from Lawrence. Didn't know where she was going, so drew the foul from the Liverpool skipper. Yeah, no, it's, I mean, a bit fortunate. Like Lawrence was already on her way down.
Well, yeah, Lawrence wasn't really going anywhere. As you say, it's a fortunate one. Cuthbert, Charles, Kirby, Charles again. Now the ball goes out wide. Beaver Jones to take on Koivisto. Kirby, it's a bit of a weak pass there again from Kirby. She's just got those ones wrong tonight. Those balls in behind. They've either had too much on them or nowhere near enough. Ball goes in behind looking for Canaride. That is off the head of Hines then. That will be a Chelsea corner. Now, remember what happened the last time Chelsea had a corner on this side? We were celebrating moments later. So can Chelsea replicate that here?
Yeah, there we have it. So, and that is smart defending actually from Taylor. Hines realises Canaride's behind her. Doesn't try to do anything with it. Doesn't try to bring it down. Do something stupid. Ball over the top from Cuff, but Hines just heads out of play. If not, that falls straight into the path of it of Johanna Rising Canaride, who could have made it 2-0. But yeah, really good defending, experienced defending that is. And another Chelsea corner.
So Macaro over this once again. Is Bright the target or is she the decoy? We don't know. This time she's the target, but it's a woeful ball in. And now Liverpool look to break. Enderby. And they've got a 2-on-2 here. Enderby and Hines up there together. Hines comes across. Enderby gives it to her, but Lawrence gets in front of it and stops it. And now Chelsea will look to come the other way. Canaride.
I mean, it all comes because Fran Curry backed out of a challenge. Can't afford to do that at this level.
Plays it towards Cat Macario. Macario into Beaver Jones.
Great tackle.
Firm tackle in there. Nuskin. Lawrence. Carter. Cuthbert now. Ball towards Canaride overhit though from Erin Cuthbert. Ambitious ball from the Scot. This was a crucial interception from Lawrence. Judged it well. Just with her positioning there. Enderby tries to play that across and there. Lawrence just intercepting at the vital moment.
Yeah, good run from Enderby. Just the final pass, not what was required. And good defending from Ashley Lawrence.
Yeah.
White wins their header, falls to Fran Kirby. Gives it back to Charles. Chelsea, they'll want another one before half time at the very least.
Bright. And Hannah Hampton sends it long. It's a nice drilled ball for Hannah Hampton, but didn't pick anyone out. Strikes Beaver Jones in the face there, and that will be blown up as a foul. Well, as a concussion.
Head injury.
That's what I mean. But
hopefully she's not concussed.
Yeah. That'd be very bad. Just took the ball to the face there.
A moment now for Liverpool to regroup. And for Denise
well, for Chelsea to a certain extent to reorganise or redefine what they want to do this evening. Because tonight should be a game where Chelsea look to try and make good on the fact they are the dominant force. But they're not really exercised their strength yet. We're seeing that goal now. It's a good header from Beaver Jones, a great delivery from Macari, but that's the only goal of the game so far. Chelsea would have hoped to have a bit more dominance when you look at the fact they've had 57% to 43% possession and only had 5 shots to 2. And again, 2 big chances they've created. They've only scored 1 of those. Obviously, the other one I imagine is the Nuskin miss. But yeah, Chelsea could definitely be in a better position than they are.
Yeah. I mean, they'll be hoping, and Chelsea fans will be hoping for that Cat and Beaver link up keeps going strong for the next few years. But yeah, here, just Beaver Jones just taking a ball to the face, which is why we had that stoppage. But she's all right now, and will continue. And it'll be a Chelsea ball, I believe. But half an hour gone here. Still only 1 goal to Chelsea. They were hoping to get some more as this game goes on. But overall, not a bad start.
No, not bad.
Emma Hayes and Matt B both got some instructions in their teams during that break, so let's see if they pay off.
Yeah, reminder this weekend we are live twice on Sunday. First for Arsenal versus Manchester City in the morning will be a huge game. Then in the afternoon it's Chelsea versus Bristol City. Both huge clashes in the WSL title race. Make sure to join us for both of them. 12:30 for the City Arsenal game, and it is a 7:15 kickoff, I believe, for the Chelsea Bristol City match.
Yes.
Canaride. Next to take on the defender but can't. Hines.
Yeah, still
Holds onto it, sends it down the line.
Feels like Canaride's still trying to get into this game.
Here's Nagano. And Enderby can't keep that in play.
The loose one.
Yeah. Ball that low from Enderby. That felt like a good chance for Liverpool.
Yeah. Should have kept that in, really. Just got to be on her toes a bit more there. Not a bad pass from Nagano at all.
Lawrence. Macario. Nuskin. Carter. Here's Hampton. Sends out the line. Now Nuskin. Canaride gets a bit of a firm tackle. A messy one, really, but gets away with it there. I think it was it Bonner? No, Fisk, sorry. Who put it in. Now on the ball. Not sure it is Bonner. Bonner and Fisk have swapped momentarily, at least.
Yeah. Oh, and that was a very lucky pass from Michael.
Koivisto, and it's picked up on. Ball towards Macario. She will score. Will it stand? No, it won't. Offside for Macario.
Yeah. Liverpool actually got caught. Chelsea caught Liverpool napping there, which actually didn't help them. Because it meant Macario wasn't actually back on side yet. Yeah, no,
it's very tight, but yeah.
I mean, she did that. Ball's coming
good
straight
finish.
to her, right? Yeah, it does very well. But not going to count that one. Better from Chelsea, though, pressing Liverpool hard at the pitch and winning it back.
Here's Canaride. Can she release Beaver Jones? Gets it out wide. Aggie Beaver Jones will keep this on just about. Koivisto comes in and tries to make a tackle. Beaver Jones holds on to it, though. Charles. Into Cuthbert, back to Charles. Now it goes back to Millie Bright. She knocks it across. Carter plays down the line, and Lawrence caught there by Hines, and that will be a Chelsea free kick. Jess Carter over this. I might just send it long here, Chelsea.
Yeah, I feel that's Chelsea's game plan.
Switching it towards Charles on this left-hand side. Now Beaver Jones tries to again. She tries to play it down the line there, hits Koivisto and up into the face of Beaver Jones for a second time. She's suggesting she's all right there, but she...
No, they've waved her on now because she's got a nosebleed.
Yeah. I was going to say, initially she was suggesting she's fine.
Yeah. I mean, poor Aggie is getting absolutely battered in the face today. It's the second time now that she's had to go down, this time now. But, I mean, yeah, Chelsea just, I don't know, just everything still feels a bit forced and a bit rushed. Just need to relax a bit on the ball, I feel. Start knocking the ball around and play their stuff.
Yeah, it has been a little bit panicky at times, a little bit desperate at times. Just need to calm down, slow it down a little.
Yeah, definitely so. And again, another stoppage here is going to give Chelsea time and Liverpool time just to manage things.
Yeah, indeed. But Beaver Jones, good game so far, scored the goal.
Yeah, I think both sides. Chelsea will be happy they're leading, but to be honest, I think Liverpool won't be too disappointed that they are only 35 minutes through and only a goal down is not too bad at all. They are still in this game and can still put up quite a bit decent fight.
Indeed.
But yeah, not good.
Beaver Jones just running over to the bench now.
Guessing they're going to swap her shirt over? Or just give her a minute? Because she's still bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea
Quite
are
a
going to
lot of
carry on
blood.
with 10 for the time being. And now, if you Liverpool, it's your perfect time to go score a goal.
Oh, yeah. 43 now for Chelsea momentarily. Go back to the left-hand side. Well, more of a 4-4-1 as they look just to...
Consolidate.
Yeah. Well, they're forcing issues for Liverpool, isn't it? Garner knocks that...
typical Chelsea to
Or
go
off the
score.
field. Charles.
One of their players down.
Neve Charles. Looking for some sort of option here. Now goes short into Macario. Charles. Macario. Nuskin. Kirby. Back now to Charles. Under pressure from Enderby. And, well, a bit of a weird... Just couldn't sort her feet out there as she was under pressure from two players. Turns out, as we learnt on Saturday, it's quite difficult to play with 10 players.
Yeah.
Right. Just smashes it up the line. Finds
Actually,
Macario.
really good pass. It didn't look like she just levered out the pitch.
Now all the way back to Carter. So all the progress, all the area we gained there, pitch we gained, was just immediately back again. Lawrence. Just back down the line, just nobody there, and now here come Liverpool. Hobinger. Shifts it across. It's an effort from Fisk, I think it is in there. Sorry, Holland in there. Just a tame one, really. No bother for the goalkeeper, Hannah Hampton.
Yeah, Hampton saw it all the way, but again, I mean, maybe this is coming because Chelsea are a player down at the moment with Aggie Beaver-Jones off the pitch, but yeah, Chelsea feel like they need to find that energy again, need to find that, and Hannah Hampton's going to try and get the team up here. They were going to try and play out the back, but trying to get the team up the pitch. It looks like Aggie Beaver-Jones is ready to enter the field. And the referee lets her.
Nuskin finds Macario. Tries to spin a marker there, but can't. As Bonner sticks tight to her. Nuskin tries to feed it forwards. Bonner makes a hash of that clearance. It falls now to Canaride. Canaride, Macario. And a good interception from Fisk. Will fall now for Lawrence. Is being forced back. Carter. Back to her goalkeeper. Now Bright.
Chelsea back to their full complement now.
Yes, Beaver-Jones returning to the field. Charles. Cuthbert. Back now to the goalkeeper, Hannah Hampton. Drills out wide. Lawrence. Chests it down.
Hannah's
Carter.
been loving these drilled balls,
Hampton.
isn't she? Yeah, no one there.
To Charles, and Charles can't keep that in play.
Poor touch from Neve Charles.
Just getting penned in a bit here by Liverpool.
Yeah. I mean, 5 shots to
They're pinning
3
us
in
against
Chelsea's
our own
lead.
penalty area.
Yeah, I just feel like Chelsea need to attack that goal a bit more.
The single pivot of Cuthbert just hasn't really worked because what I've noticed is so that ball went into Cuthbert there and she knocks it back. Then whoever the player that was marking Cuthbert there, I think it was Haug, was on her. Then ran towards the goalkeeper. Now what should have happened? That should have gone right centre half back inside to Cuthbert, who then would have been in space. Instead, it was just drilled out to Lawrence.
Oh, and can I
Who's
put
under
her on
pressure?
the pitch? She's not had a good game either today.
Holland. Not really seen her. Perhaps a bit of European hangover, but she's not really been involved in much. Kirby tries to force the pass. It doesn't come off. Hobinger and Holland exchange the pass, and now Beaver-Jones can't put in a strong tackle, but Charles does stop
Kirby's
Quivista going up the
really
line.
struggled with her range of passing today. Just not been getting it right at all. Whether it's a 5-yard pass or a 15-yard pass.
I was just saying, either forcing it or not putting enough on it.
Yeah.
Just getting the power just all wrong every time.
Macario picks it up on the turn, plays it through to Beaver-Jones. That's a good tackle from Clark, and Liverpool will reset.
Bonner goes back to her goalkeeper. She can't pick this up, so Canaride will press it. Quivista gets the flick on. Now it's for Bright. Just smash it back to her goalkeeper. Millie Wright. Beaver-Jones tries to flick it on, poked away by Bonner, back to Macario. She tries to bring it inside and does just about. That's to drive around a few Liverpool midfielders and the referee. Canaride. Strong tackle there from Fisk. I mean, it could just be the case that Fisk's job today is just to stand on Canaride, in which case we've not seen a whole lot of her.
And a foul there from Jess Carter. And Liverpool just uses to progress up the pitch. And it's actually a yellow card as well, which is a bit of a harsh one there from the referee.
It was soft. Yeah, I don't think she's made a...
Not much in it, and it is her first one.
I don't think she's made a whole load of fouls.
And I wouldn't have said Liverpool already going anywhere. Oh, yeah, that's not a yellow card.
Soft one. If she now gets a second yellow in the next 5 minutes for stomping on the ground, I'll kick off.
Well, 5 minutes to go then, and maybe for Chelsea, it's about making sure this 1-0 lead stays until half time.
Yeah.
Here we go then, deep free kick for Liverpool and a chance for them to level this game up.
Hobinger. We'll look to just lift this into the box. It's not bad at all. Bright gets it away. It's still alive in there though, and it's put wide.
It was actually, I think, Bright headed it into the back of one of our own players, and it fell to Howe, who put it wide. And another, there's a miscommunication at the back there from Chelsea. Who was it? Bright heads it into the back
into
of Carter.
Carter, falls for Howe, who can't get her body position right quick enough. So she gets a shot away, but it's a tame one. More of a cross than a shot in the end.
Really poor from Chelsea.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting one from Sophie Howe, isn't it? 7 goals to her name with WSL this season. Been a bit of a slow season, but 7 goals isn't too bad.
In the WSL?
Yeah.
It's on 5, I
all competitions in, that was. Here's Howe.
Pokes it through towards Enderby. Brightfoot's in one good tackle. Falls for Howe. Big save. Very good stuff, and there was an offside call in there anyway.
A bit of messy again from Chelsea at the back between Howe and Enderby and Bright rolling around on the floor. It was just really silly. Good ball into Howe. She plays it through to Enderby, who was offside. That ball's cut out by Bright, which then hit Enderby in the back. Oh, messy. Good save from Hampton, and in the end, that was offside, so none of it mattered.
Yeah, Howe, 5 WSL goals, isn't it? She's got 7 contributions. And she's also got, I don't know what she's done in the Women's League Cup. Football does not collect data on that.
Oh, I'm guessing she scored 2 goals in there.
I would assume so, yeah.
Lawrence up the line, finding Macari over. It is out for a Chelsea throw.
Togo Perez says, go 1-1. I assume you're supporting Liverpool then. Welcome to the stream. And Mahawa Abraham says, please Liverpool as well. Welcome to the stream. Anyone supporting Liverpool? Of course, we are wearing Chelsea shirts, so we might be a little bit biased at times, but we try to be as neutral as we possibly can on here. This is a channel for all the WSL clubs, not just for the one we support.
Yeah.
But yeah, good game so far. Liverpool offered a fair threat to Chelsea. Yeah, competitive.
Quite competitive, and I think that'll frustrate Chelsea, but that'll please Matt Beard because he has set his team up pretty well today, and they've given it a very, very good go. Yeah,
the poll in chat, though, still very much pointing towards Chelsea dominance, with 82% going for Chelsea, 12% saying Liverpool will win, and 6% going for a draw. But, yeah, the thing is, as much as Chelsea haven't been, I will chat up because I was about to say they haven't been under too much threat. Ball across the box, it's messy, but it's dealt with by Hampton. And she will go and collect that ball.
Yeah, again, Chelsea just getting a call out of it there, and Hampton not picking it up and wants to play football. I like that from Hannah. And
Hannah Wright.
Hannah is actually knocking it backwards.
Carter. Cuthbert. Back now to Hannah Hampton. Lawrence. Now Erin Cuthbert. Carter. Hampton. Poor ball out, falls to Koivisto. Can she make something happen from here? Koivisto gets a shot away. It's an easy claim for Hannah Hampton. Same effort from the Finn again.
It's another poor distribution though from Hannah, and I think that falls to a better player. Chelsea could have been in trouble, or maybe she didn't.
I agree, but who she got to aim for there?
Yes, I don't know.
Chelsea's in possession football.
Really
she's not been good today.
To get out today. It's not a terrible effort from Koivisto.
I mean, good pressing from Liverpool. It should be said, but Chelsea haven't had. There's nobody in any space there that wants the ball.
Yeah.
Beaver Jones. There's a tackle in there from Koivisto. Beaver Jones keeps it in play just about. Does really well there, Aggie Beaver Jones. Now can she pick out a player? Finds Cuthbert on the edge. Cuthbert gives it to Charles. Charles puts it towards the back post. Canaride just ducks out that challenge seemingly, and Micah claims it.
It's actually quite a decent
big opportunity for Chelsea.
Quite a decent ball across the pitch that from Charles. Someone's got to take advantage of that. Someone's got to pounce. And Koivisto down.
Yeah, I was going to say Koivisto on the deck. Seems to have hurt her knee. in all of that. And there will be 5 additional minutes to this first half. A half where, while Chelsea have dominated the possession, it seems like the measure of the play, they haven't been able to exercise that and convert that into goals.
Yeah, no.
So this chance now, I mean, Corvisso threw herself at Jones and hurt herself. Beaver Jones in the moment. Lovely footwork from Beaver Jones. She goes short to Cuthbert. Cuthbert then to Charles. Not bad from Charles, just lifting it towards the back post. And Canaride really has got to do better with that.
Yeah.
She just sort of ducks out of it. It definitely got a header away, even if it wasn't an incredible effort. Would still been a header.
Yeah. Chelsea just gone have our own regroup on the centre circle. Just trying to work out what they want to do in this game now as we approach half time. Obviously, we did have 5 added on. Probably be extended due to Corvisso being down on the deck as we speak.
Yeah. Well, while Corvisso is down on the deck, I will use this moment to say that if you are new around here and you haven't hit that subscribe button, then please make sure to do so. We've actually gone down 2 subs today's stream, so I don't know if everyone's really not enjoying the stream or whether it's unrelated. But yeah, do go and subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, we are live this weekend again, so if you're enjoying the WSL action, we are live again this Sunday for a double-header Manchester City versus Arsenal, the 12:30 kickoff, and we're also live for Bristol City versus Chelsea on Sunday evening. Both games will have huge ramifications on the WSL title race.
Yeah, a lot of games coming thick and fast, and they're all very, very good games.
Yeah.
Interesting what's going to happen here to Corvisso. Will she carry on?
Seems to be in some discomfort here. It's her knee, and it's a contact injury because she threw herself at Aggie Beaver Jones. I'm not exactly sure what she was trying to do.
Was a bit of a weird one. All their own doing. I couldn't quite see if Liverpool were readying anyone to come on or not. Yeah, is she going to be okay to continue? Maybe so. Maybe not.
Well, she's jumping up and down, which is a positive sign. If you've broken your knee, you're not jumping up and down.
They might tell her to make it to the half, and then they'll make a decision there where they can properly treat her.
Yeah. Yeah, they won't. I don't think they'll have her off 2 minutes and a half left of this first half. They'll hope to just get through it. She seems to be in a lot of discomfort though. She's not walking on it with much. She's not putting any weight on it, which is a concern. But as you say, there's 2.5 minutes. If Liverpool can just get through that, they can make a better judgment at half time.
Yeah.
When they've got a bit more time. Enderby wins the header. Nagano up against Beaver Jones. Now Kirby. Strong tackle in there. Now Charles tries to play it down the line, but that is going to... It's massively over here. Let's go out for a Liverpool throw.
And it looks like Liverpool are actually just going to, try and get through these last few minutes with 10 players on the pitch.
I'm going to make a sub. So Corvisso is definitely coming off, but to be fair, she may not get a chance to come on here.
But Daniels is coming on.
An attacker, right?
Yes, a striker.
Would Enderby come on? Would Enderby go to full-back, potentially? Wing-back?
Maybe. It's an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yana Daniels coming on.
So let's see what it means.
It's a wing-back role, isn't it? So we could see someone else there. We could even see Daniels just come straight on to that right-hand side. Or a system change, of course.
No,
It does seem like Daniels will just play right wing-back now.
Fair enough. Putting in a shift for the team.
But as a more traditional attacking player, that's definitely something Chelsea should look to exploit.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Charles got off ball there to the face, not as hard as any of the ones that Beaver Jones has received, but Liverpool targeting the Chelsea players' faces this evening.
Yeah.
Ball in from Daniels, very threatening ball, headed away by Jess Carter, drops for Hobinger. Can she get a shot away? Not quite. Taylor Hines, and it's wide. They did take a big deflection.
Yeah.
Chelsea almost caught out by Liverpool there right at the end of this first half.
Maybe Chelsea are the ones that need to make it to half time.
Yeah.
Really poor defending.
Yeah, crucial block in there from Ashley Lawrence again. She's had a good performance so far, made some big blocks.
Yeah, but,
we shouldn't be needing to, but exactly she's done well.
I'm surprised to see Liverpool getting in these positions to have get shots away. Chelsea need to shore up defensively.
Yeah. Liverpool corner now. And the ball gets floated into the box. It's just about punched away by Hampton and smashed clear by Macario. Canaride will chase the loose ball. Nagano heads away. And now Liverpool look to come forwards here. But it'll drop for Carter. And there is a foul in there on Nagano, seemingly. Not sure.
Late decision.
I'm not sure why the refs called that, because either she's called that foul really late.
Yeah.
She didn't give advantage, or she's given it as an injury, but that's the ball wasn't out of play.
No, I think it's a foul. It's just an accidental touch, isn't it? It's kind of right.
She's trying to bring that ball down.
Yeah.
She doesn't see Nagano come across her.
Yeah.
It's
Not a foul.
Not a whole lot in it.
Just one of those, they collide. Yeah, about a minute or so then.
But yeah, Nagano, most possession one and most tackles for Liverpool this season.
Very good player.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Collision on the edge of the box there. Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what Bonner's tried to achieve there.
Not going to try Hampton the slightest of that effort.
No. More like trouble one of the stewards.
Yeah. Still, we continue in this half. I don't like this part because when you have an injury now time, you never know how long it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
It's very interesting to see as well, by the way, that Chelsea's travelling support almost, is very strong compared to that Liverpool support.
Oh, yeah.
In the home end.
But Chelsea know that they get as many players as possible. They need to back their side.
Yeah, it's that, obviously, as well, you've got to consider that Liverpool play in Tranmere, which, it's still on Merseyside, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not in the centre of Liverpool, where a lot of the fans will be based. And also the Liverpool women's side hasn't been very successful as the women's game's grown.
What turn? And
I have no idea what she's called there. The referee.
Foul against Macario, which is interesting.
If anything, I'd argue the other way. But...
Oh, look, she receives the ball.
That's wrong. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good call, didn't see that.
Sorry, Lisa Bear.
Yeah, 52 minutes played now. Yeah. You do think Kat Macario, when she hits the ground running in England, she could be an absolute...
Yeah. Especially if we do get one past her. She's the last person who...
But got a conundrum. You've got Kerr, Fischel, Ramirez and Macario. And
Canaride and Wrighton and Viva Jones. And James. I mean, Lauren James is the only one that you go, she starts, but... Yeah.
And then God knows what you do with the rest of them. You've got unless you're going to play two up front, you've got 4 strikers to fit one position.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, to be fair, Macario was, I want to say, more of a winger before this season, but considering that I think she's been used as a striker a lot because we don't have any fit strikers and we've got lots of wingers. But that is the end of the half. Liverpool 0, Chelsea 1 as we go into the break. The only difference so far, an Aggie Viva Jones head up from a corner, but a first half that Chelsea have been the better side in. Chelsea just haven't really been able to create any clear-cut opportunities or score any goals. But yeah, good first half. I'm going to go for a short moment. Well, Harry gives you his thoughts on the first half, and I'll be back to talk about my thoughts on the first half.
Yeah,
but yeah,
make some food.
Sure, back in just a moment.
Yeah, a decent half. I feel like, it's one of those. It's very hard for me. I think both sides will be pretty chuffed with how that half went. Chelsea will be happy. They are leading. They are winning in this game, but they will be a bit disappointed that it is only 1-0. They would have hoped for more goals in the first 45, but I'm sure they'll take 1-0 at half time. They're winning. That's the main thing. The main thing is the points. Then comes the goal difference. Yes, they're both very, very pivotal, but getting the points on the board is the imperative for Chelsea, and then the goal difference is the second concern. However, I think Liverpool they'll be happy as well. That it's only 1-0 down at half time. After conceding in the 9th minute, they could have gone on to concede 2, 3, 4 more goals. But they did really well. They held on. They weathered the storm. And now we sit here in the second half and they are only a goal down. If they find a goal, suddenly we're back levelling this game, and that's huge. So Liverpool done really well to keep themselves in the game. Chelsea doing well to make sure they are winning it. But yeah, I mean, so I'm going to say what I think of the first half. You guys, I mean, there's loads of you watching now, so make sure, get involved in the comments, whether you've been here before or whether you're new here. Get involved down below. Let me know what you thought that first 45. Or if you didn't watch it, ask questions. I can answer them to the best of my ability. But yeah, I think Chelsea played okay, but they'll be frustrated. It is felt very forced and a bit frustrating at times in that first half when either the passes have been way overhit or not had enough put on them. And it feels like that's the main problem for Chelsea at the moment, that it is that range of passing just isn't in the right frame of mind, and Chelsea could really do with upping the quality in the final third especially, because I mean a Beaver Jones goal from a corner is about it. There's been a few other chances that Chelsea have had, but nothing too clear cut, nothing incredible, nothing that has made Liverpool really panic. And to be honest, that has allowed Liverpool to get comfortable in this game. And when Liverpool get comfortable, they start to play some decent stuff. And to give credit where credit's due, Liverpool have given this game a really good go, and they've had the odd opportunity where they've started to come forward and start to put pressure on Chelsea's defence. I mean, there's a couple where we've seen it be a bit messy for Chelsea, and Liverpool kind of have half a chance, and then Chelsea will recover it in the end. But overall, not too bad at all from the Blues. But equally, Liverpool have played quite well. They're still in this game, and they're going to keep pushing. Because, I mean, for Liverpool, there's still stuff to play for here. Fourth in the table will be a huge statement. And I'm sure they would absolutely love to say, we're the best of the rest. Apart from Arsenal, City and Chelsea, we were there. We were fourth. And if they can win today or, pick up points in their remaining few games, that is exactly what they can do. But overall, it's been a decent half football to watch. And I think Emma Hayes will look to her bench and look at the players on the pitch and maybe fancy some changes, because I think Macario's had a good game. Beaver Jones had a very, very good game when she's not been getting hit in the face with the football. Kirby and Canary have been a little bit quiet between the two of them, but apart from that, they've done okay. But really, Chelsea do just need to step up in all areas, cut out the mistakes, stop playing so, it's been very sloppy at times, and really get a stranglehold in this game. And if they can do that, they'll score a lot more goals and they'll cruise to victory here. But as it stands, Liverpool still have a chance of getting something out of this tie. But yeah, overall decent.
Yeah, not bad at all. I think I don't know what you've been saying, but we need to score more goals. We've been the dominant side. We've had all of the ball, yet we've scored once, and it was from a set piece. Now, for me, that's simply not good enough, especially considering we have to make up another 6 goals to Manchester City in the table in order to go top. So for me, that's a worry. Now, I know we play Bristol City on Sunday, and no disrespect to Bristol City, well, actually a little bit of disrespect, but we should score quite a few there. And City shouldn't score a load against Arsenal. Arsenal are a very good side. In fact, they may even drop points to Arsenal, which would be an ideal situation. So we've got an interesting few weeks of WSL coming up. But yeah, I'm very excited. We've got a great schedule to end on this season. Up next weekend, obviously, Arsenal City and Bristol City versus Chelsea. So a double header on the Sunday. Then the weekend after, it's the Women's FA Cup final between Manchester United and Tottenham. In the midweek, we then have Chelsea versus Tottenham before the final day. I think it's the Saturday will be the final day of the WSL season. So I'm very excited for all of that that's coming up over the next 3 weeks. And then, of course, we'll have the Women's Champions League final. Shame Chelsea aren't involved, but it will be a good game regardless. Then we have a few internationals to round off the campaign for us. Then our next live stream will probably be, unless we do any of the Olympics, I think there might be an England fixture in there. But other than that, it will be the start of the WSL season in 2024-25. So
wow.
We are not a whole lot left of this season, is it? We really are now at the business end.
Every game matters. The next 45, it has a massive effect on the season and can dictate how this WSL campaign ends. If Chelsea hold on and maybe score a few more goals, they're right back in it. If Liverpool can, against the odds, nick 2 goals, then suddenly Chelsea could be in big trouble and Man City would be laughing. Absolutely laughing.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed they would. But Chelsea, the dominant side. Not like Liverpool haven't had chances, though. fleeting as they have been, they have had chances. Chelsea have been a bit sloppy at the back, a little bit poor in possession, and their build-up plays looked a little bit all over the place, if I'm honest. It's not been perfect at all. And, well, Hannah Hampton's distribution, not really come off a load of times. And if this was a better shot from Corey Visto, we may have been in trouble. But fortunately, it wasn't.
Yeah, and Chelsea, I mean, obviously it won't help Chelsea knowing what's at stake tonight. Because, I mean, how bad would it be if this Chelsea side, with these players, this manager, it would be an absolute... It'd be a massive failure if this Chelsea side were to go trophyless this season. Like, that would be terrible. That cannot happen. Chelsea know that, and that is why there's a lot of pressure riding on tonight's game. But overall, you'd expect Chelsea to see this out.
I mean, yeah, it's very interesting to me that one of Chelsea or Man City this season will go without a silverware. If it was City, it would be the second consecutive season they don't claim any silverware. With Chelsea, it'll be the first time in about 10 years they've not won anything. So, well, not that long, but you know what I mean. It's been a while, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens towards the end of this season. I think City have the tougher running, but Chelsea have more games to play. So, with more games comes the greater capacity for slip up. But I do think City versus Arsenal this Sunday will dictate a lot of what we see. If City win that game, then I think it's going to come down to goal difference, or Chelsea against United.
Yeah,
I don't see City dropping points against Villa on the final game week. As for Chelsea, well, provided that they can win against Liverpool and against Tottenham and against Bristol City, it's all going to come down to that United game, or hoping that City have dropped points to Arsenal.
United and Arsenal can dictate how this title ends.
Yeah,
they really can, and I mean. Maybe United would. I think usually you'd go, United won't want City to win the league, but I think the last thing Mark Skinner wants is to watch Emma Haycliffe now a trophy.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also United, they'll want to end on a high because they've got a FA Cup final to think about.
Well, exactly.
That's incredible. The fact that's not going to be won by City, Arsenal, or Chelsea.
Well, it's the first time that the FA Cup hasn't been won by one of those three sides, or any trophy that's been won by either of those sides in, I want to say 9 years. I think 27. The 27 last domestic trophies, so Conti Cup, FA Cup, WSL. All three of those for the last 9 seasons have been won by one of those three teams, which is, as you say, an incredible run. The last title, obviously, the last time was Liverpool winning the WSL in 2013, I think it was. So, it's been a while, a bit of a dominant period, perhaps ending, and as we see teams like Tottenham operating in a different way, being a bit smart, signing young players and being... What's the word?
Yeah.
I can't think what the word is, but using their money wisely.
I mean,
could be interesting.
United with the whole Ratcliffe takeover, and maybe they turn things around. You could never count Liverpool out. They've done it before. They know what it takes, and Matt Beard is still a very, very good manager. And they're showing tonight they can, on their day, they can still, even they haven't got the best squad in the world. They haven't got the best investment, but they can still challenge against the big side. So it does feel like the WSL is starting to turn. I think the next big thing will be, obviously, Crystal Palace last weekend confirmed that they are going to be replacing Bristol City in the WSL next season. I think that's massive because, for me, I don't see them going down. I think that Palace side has got enough in them to stay in the WSL next season.
I think it would be a very bad sign for the women's game if they did go down, because it would show that it's very difficult for sides to come up and compete in the WSL. But it was a bit of an extraneous circumstance this season where we saw a team in the form of Bristol City who had no money, no budget, despite coming up last season. And they'll go down next season and they will really... I don't think they'll be at the top of the table. They came in this summer and just basically they couldn't spend anything. Yeah. And even in January, because they'd already reached the capacity for their squad registration, there was nothing they could do there. So it does feel like I think Palace will come into next season and they will invest. I'd be surprised if they didn't. I think Palace are a very forward-thinking club. I think even if you look at the men's operation, the fact that they invest in young players, and you look at the appointment of Oliver Glasner as quite an ambitious one. I think they have got ambitions to be a bit of a force. And I think that if you are the likes of Leicester and Brighton and West Ham, you do just need to be looking over your shoulder, because I wouldn't be surprised if Palace did stay out next year. And then that begs the question, who's going down? The relegation fight next season will be very, very tasty.
And so we're gonna lose a side. I think we'll lose a side who have been a WSL staple hold, really, and that's going to be big.
Well, Brighton almost went down the season before last, didn't they? Not season before, I think last season, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's been interesting.
They were close to going down, weren't they?
I think Leicester could be on the up with Jennifer if Jenny Foster stays in the job, which
I think a lot of it will be dependent on whether Rantala stays around. I think that there'll be suitors looking at her in the summer. I think ambitious teams like Tottenham, like Liverpool, will be hoping to pick up someone of that quality. Maybe even one of the top sides. I wouldn't put it out of the question.
Yeah.
But I think if a Liverpool or Tottenham came in offering her more money, it'd be difficult for her to say no to that.
Yeah.
That's a much more attractive prospect right now. But Leicester could earn a bit from that. So that in that instance would be quite a positive. And obviously something we have to consider is that Leicester's men's team going out to the Premier League does mean that there is more money in the whole club now. Yeah. So could we see a bit more investment in the women's side at the same time? Potentially so. But it's will be very, very interesting to see what happens next season in the WSL. It's a shame the relegation fight has been so wrapped up quickly this season. It's so obvious. But yeah. Of course, the other thing to bear in mind is that Chelsea vs Bristol City, I believe, will be Emma Hayes' last game at
Kings Meadow.
Kings Meadow, All United game. No, sorry, the Tottenham game.
That's why as well, I think.
So yeah, it will be her last game at Kings Meadow. It's a shame it's not the last game of the season, really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Would have been fitting to win it at home and from Kings Meadow.
Third from last game, but fantastic scheduling.
I say her last game at the Bridge was a bit disappointing. Hopefully her last game at Kings Meadow won't follow suit. But we've got a big 45 minutes coming up for this WSL campaign. I mean, Chelsea need goals. Liverpool will be hoping to score one of their own and level this game back up and try and take something from today.
Indeed they will. But yeah, it's going to be a good one this end of the campaign. Hopefully the second half provides a bit of a battle. Hopefully Chelsea can claim some much needed goals. Needed goals for the sake of the WSL title.
Yeah, definitely so. But yeah, I mean, Man City know. They've just got to win all their games from here on in, score goals, they've won the league. They're WSL champions. Simple as that.
Well, that's the weird thing, isn't it? It's not often that you have a situation where the title is in both teams' hands.
Yeah.
Like, both teams can look at themselves and say, we're in control. Worth to point out that in the first 20 minutes, Liverpool had one shot and one touch in the opposition box, while Chelsea had 5 shots and 14 touches in the opposition box. Really dominant start. Then after that, just didn't have a single shot past the 20-minute mark, and only one touch in the opposition box, while Liverpool had 6. So Liverpool ended that second half a lot stronger. Chelsea faded away. How did Chelsea come back from that?
Yeah, Chelsea come back firing. They need to be sharper. The passes need to be nailed on. They've got to be crisp. And if Chelsea bring their A game in the second half, they will score more goals in this game. But they have to be more direct. I think not more direct in terms of hoofing it long, because that's what they've been doing at the moment. It's not been going well. I mean, more direct in terms of, attacking Liverpool, having a go at them. And this Chelsea side know how to do that very well. I would be surprised to see any changes. I don't think we are going to see any changes. So it'll be the same 22 players that are on the pitch in the first half. And, I mean, I like this from Buchanan, by the way. Standard substitute today, but,
wants to be part of the team, wants to be involved in this.
I like that.
It's a good mentality to have.
Very much so. Yeah, big game, big 45. Hopefully Chelsea can keep the momentum going and hold on to a big 3 points in this game.
Indeed. Prediction then for the second half? What we saying?
I'm going to stick with my 4-0. I think Chelsea will run right in the second half, score 3 goals, and have a lovely time with it.
Fair enough. I'm going to be a little more modest for my prediction, and I will say 3-0.
All right.
So 2 more goals in the second half. Chelsea claim a useful victory, but less goals than we'd like, if I'm honest.
Fair enough.
I just think you look at that last 20 minutes in the first half, there's nothing to suggest that Chelsea are going to come and push for this game.
No.
Sure that there would have been words said at half time, we need goals, would have been Emma Hayes' main statement, but
I'm sure Matt Beard would be very happy with what his side done so far. I mean, Liverpool taking a long time with this huddle.
I do think, though, Hayes' last game on Sunday at Kings Meadow against an already relegated Bristol City team, That could be a massacre.
Has to be. Has to be. No
To
excuses.
kill them all.
Yes.
Okay. Well, sorry in advance for the Bristol City players and fans.
Yeah.
But here we go. Liverpool will get started for the second half here at Prenton Park. First half, Liverpool 0, Chelsea 1. Now it's knocked back and Liverpool get us started for another 45 minutes of exciting WSL action. It's flicked on well by Romain Haug, and Holland fighting with Lawrence and does now win the ball. Ball into the box, drops now, and hoping I just can't readjust her body to get a shot away. Chelsea get away with an early scare there in this second half. And Frank Kirby, has she won a throw? I think she has.
I mean, if Hobing doesn't fall on the floor there, that could be 1-1. Really, really poor defending from Lawrence there. Balling from Haug, and Hobing has got to now get at least a shot away. She's got to get a shot away in that position.
Yeah.
Just stretches for it.
Yeah,
just stand up.
As Lucky says in chat, we're so bad losing the ball. We need to wake up. We've been so sloppy in possession today.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure why. My best guess would be that it's quite a rotated side, so you can make that excuse, and the fact we've played a lot of games, but ultimately it has to be sharper.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like we've got players that have never played professional game of football before.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a lot of quality players. Not exactly sure what was going on the bench there. I think one of the substitutes or coaches just holding the ball for a moment to let Liverpool get back into shape. Macario. Nusken. One back by Liverpool. And now with the goalkeeper, Micah, under pressure from Canaride, but sends it long.
If it's still 1-0, I'd expect to see Chelsea changes in 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, we have got options off the bench tonight. No Lauren James or anything like that, but we do have
That's really
Mako
poor
Hamano.
from Lawrence there, that pass. Just not
We do have Brighton. Here's Canaride, but she can't keep that in play. The greatest thing is Liverpool look the more likely team to score in the second half, and that's really worrying.
Yeah.
Worth knowing as well, does it like Beaver Jones is through the middle now?
That is interesting.
With Macario perhaps playing attacking midfield. Canaride gets it through to Beaver Jones. She can't get that.
Again,
She can't just get that. Yeah, that's behind her as well. She couldn't take that ball in her stride. Canaride, Beaver Jones tries to turn but can't. She had two on her back there. I think that was the issue that Macario was facing.
Yeah. It's interesting. They think Holt must be sold up and Beaver Jones up there.
Well, I guess the thought is if they can get her in behind,
Yeah. Maybe.
she's quicker. Ball across the box, haphazardly cleared away by Jess Carter there. Sorry, Kat Macario dropping in there. But what is going on in this game for Chelsea? Bright's off the pace of it a bit as well. I mean, I love Millie Bright, but the decision to start her tonight is an interesting one for me. Because I'd have thought Bristol City on Sunday would be a perfect opportunity. You know, get her off the bench tonight, get her 20 minutes or so, but she's looked off the pace.
Right up front again. I enjoyed watching that.
Hines. Oh, it didn't exactly get a plan, did it?
Nah, but yeah, man. Liverpool playing some nice stuff in this corner. That's clear on Macario again, who's dropping very deep.
Hines hits her own player there, and now Chelsea will look to break. Beaver Jones tries to get back to Canaride, but
really
Nagano just
rushing it again.
Yeah, gets in front of it. Hines. Holland.
Not been good enough from Chelsea.
Nagano. Fisk puts it in behind for Haug to chase. Carter will just knock it out of play though. And now a Liverpool throw.
Yeah, Chelsea really need to step out.
And that was messy from Fisk and Nagano there, but Chelsea just couldn't make anything of it. Worth pointing out as well, Grace Fisk, the only Liverpool player that has been ever present this season. I don't think there's any Chelsea players that have been ever present.
No, not even Hampton.
No. Not even Cuthbert.
Robbery.
Shocking.
Yeah, again, Liverpool starting the better side in this second half, carrying on that momentum from the end of the first half. That's a better ball from Chelsea to find Kirby, though. But everyone's running away from him.
Macario. Yeah. Good to see, though, players coming back for Chelsea now at the end of this season from injury. Bjorn on the bench, I believe, tonight. We've got... Oh, no, sorry. Oh, yeah, no, she is on the bench tonight.
Yes,
Mjolnir on the bench. Bright back in the team. A little later than we expected, but she is back in the team.
I'd expect Chelsea changes soon, because this isn't good enough. And
No.
Liverpool are going to score if Chelsea aren't careful.
Luckily, Enderby's pass is shocking and Bright gets it back. Lawrence finds Shocker Nuskin. It's a
That's
woeful
got to be
pass.
better.
What are Chelsea doing?
I really don't understand. Like, just rushing it. Every single player, Chelsea player is rushing it.
For me, you get Guro Wrighton on there. Give her a chance to prove herself. Get Ingle in midfield because we need a bit of control in there, a bit of calm. And actually, someone like Ingle, who's been here, done it for years, might just put a bit of steel, bit of control into this game.
100%.
It's just been messy from Chelsea. I don't really know what's going on. And that pass from Nuskin there was absolutely piss poor.
Yeah.
Nothing behind it at all. No direction, no power, no pace. A real strange one. Anyway, as it stands, Chelsea would be only 3 points behind Man City with that game in hand, but still 6 off in goal difference, and having scored 4 goals less than Man City this season. Never a great time where we've scored less and conceded more, but. And Liverpool have an equaliser. It is woeful from Chelsea. The ball goes into the box and it's headed home. Well, Chelsea, they've been sloppy and now they've conceded. Awful from the reigning WSL champions. The ball gets played into the box. It's a header at the back post. I think it was Clark. And well, Captain Bright now with a few words for her players. MA's watching in seeming disbelief.
I mean, yeah, it's really poor from Chelsea. I mean, Liverpool take full advantage from a very, very good set piece, but really crap defending. We saw it from Liverpool for Chelsea's goal from the corner. Really poor defending. We've seen it for this one as well. Nobody marking, and it's headed in actually by. Let's see here.
Well, Bright misjudges it. It's Clark.
Haug.
It's Clark who scored. Oh, sorry, yeah, Haug. I think it was Roman Haug.
Yeah, just left completely unmarked, which is ridiculous. And we are level in this game.
Hampton
and
Brooks
now
the spot.
it is game on with 39 to play. Liverpool
And
win
now
the
there's a bit of
best
attacking
line.
intent, but why hasn't there been any in this game? Canaride heads it down. Lawrence keeps it under her possession. Now it's with Carter. Back to Hampton. It still looks sloppy.
Yeah.
Still looks really sloppy. And now we've got 38 minutes to save the season. Hampton goes long. Canaride brings it down. Hines tries to win it off of her. But Canaride commits the foul. Messi.
Something's got to change for Chelsea. This isn't good enough. And now, I mean, this would put Chelsea. This would be advantage. Man City and Chelsea are return to the bench.
Sophie Ingle, make a Hamano.
Yeah, I like those. I like those changes.
Hamano over Brighton's interesting for me, but I get it. Inject something into this attack.
I'd expect to see both of them though before the end of this game.
Well, if we keep playing like we are. Yeah, I mean, that ball's just gone straight through our midfield and nobody has won that. Nobody's made a
Nothing
movement.
in there from Chelsea. There's no fight. There's really nothing. Nothing is going.
Right, Cuthbert. Terrible pass, gets away with it. Falls to Macario. Just being hounded by Clark there. Does well, Macario. Needs some sort of support, and now that is going to be pulled back for a foul. I mean, to be fair, Clark had her hands all over her there. But Chelsea, they've just not come forwards at all in this game. Since the first 20 minutes, I thought that would be the intensity for the whole match. Now Chelsea have finally got into Liverpool's box, though. Macario lifts it towards Nuskin. Nuskin heads it, but it's not got any direction to it. Obinger clears it away.
It feels a little bit like Chelsea. Once Chelsea scored, they were then happy with the win and were scared to come forward because they didn't want to concede.
Macario. But actually, that's boxed us in so much more.
Yeah.
Obinger just hooking it clear. Enderby has time to take it down. But it is one back. Neve Charles. Towards Frank Kirby. Kirby tries to play it across. It's a shite ball, to be fair. And it's offside anyway.
Wow, this is really poor from Chelsea. And this it's just been... I just don't know. That's not offside by...
No.
by
Well,
no, Kirby's
that
not.
left shoulder looked like it was ahead of the defender, but 36 minutes to go.
Chelsea. I mean, I'd bring everyone off.
Could be Kirby, could be Macario.
Yeah. No one's been
I
good.
think Aggie will probably stay on because she scored.
Yeah.
And she did look dangerous in the first few minutes, to be fair. But everyone else has struggled.
Yeah.
I'd expect Nuskin and Fran will be my expectation. The only thing is obviously that Fran Kirby's not played a whole lot recently, whereas players like Macario have played full Champions League 90s. So will that be considered? I'm not sure.
Maybe. I mean, Mike has gone down here for Liverpool. So why aren't Chelsea making the changes now?
No, I don't know. Not really sure what's going on tonight.
Now Mike is back to her feet. So is that tactical from Liverpool or what?
Tactical goat. Sit down. From
I
Mike.
don't really know. But Chelsea are going to not make their changes, which is bizarre. That seemed like a perfect time to do it. Instead, Liverpool gets game going again. And no, Chelsea are now going to make the changes. They decided to wait for...
Till after she was up. So, it will be a double change for Chelsea. Fran Kirby, unsurprisingly, the player that makes way for Meiko Hamano.
Makes sense.
She struggled. And it'll be Shoka Nuskan. Absolutely called it.
Right on.
Very happy there with myself. England, Hamano on. Can they make the difference?
Hamano can show herself.
Come on, mate.
Show how good she is in Chelsea blue, and Ingle. We know how good she is. She just needs to bring control to this game.
Yeah. And a bit of height.
Bit of fight as well. Height, fight.
Everything that rhymes. A kite?
Play with bright.
Play with bright.
That's a foul.
Viva Jones brought down. And that is given as a foul.
And Chelsea want to look at the energy that Ingle wants to get this game moving.
Plays it down the line. Here's Hamano. And she's offside. That's a shame.
Yeah. It went too quickly.
Too eager.
Yeah. Typical. Some players aren't eager enough.
Yeah, she just got distracted there, really. Just kept running, and I don't think she realised where the defenders were.
No.
Probably because it took so long for that ball to actually be played, Enderby. So it looked like it was going to get played really quickly, and then it didn't because there were Liverpool players in the way of it.
Yeah.
Ball goes in from Enderby. Luckily, it's a terrible ball, and it's on the top of the goal. So Chelsea get away with that one. 33 minutes to go, though. Just over half an hour. Chelsea must score at least one goal.
Yep.
If not, they pretty much kiss goodbye any chance of the WSL title. They would have to rely on Arsenal beating Man City. Or Aston Villa beating Man City. I think they play on the final day.
Yeah.
Anyway, Cuthbert.
That's
so
really
messy
poor.
from Cuthbert.
Why she put that in the air?
She's been fouled anyway, but...
There is no need for her to put that in the air, though. She just knock it out to Lawrence rather than fanning around, kicking out in the air. Just bring it down. Just control it.
It's because she's under pressure from two angles then. She gets stomped on a bit there, but... It definitely feels like Liverpool have got a bit more bite to them in the second, a bit more bite. I wonder if Matt Bid at half-time was like, this lot aren't at it today.
Yeah.
Go and ruffle some feathers.
I've never seen a Chelsea side play like this, lack that ambition.
Cuthbert can't keep that in a stride. Macario. There's Lawrence. Ingle. Now Neve Charles.
So it's just...
All out of play, and that will be a Chelsea throw.
I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it's going to go for... It doesn't feel like it's going to come for Chelsea. Unless they step it up in the next half an hour, it doesn't feel like it's going to happen.
Hamano offside again there.
It's getting more and more frustrating now as the game goes on. It's actually getting worse. Like, this is really sloppy error. Like, it's the basics.
Sat on the bench, looking forlorn. Now she'll get up. But she's not jumping on the sideline. Chelsea needs some motivation here. Needs some...
Where's the blue coat gone?
Some belief.
No.
Well, that was a Champions League special, but... There's just no fight.
No.
Even on the bench. Where's the shouting? I'd be demanding so much more of this Chelsea team right now. Because they've been tragic. There's no world should Chelsea be drawing it right now with Liverpool.
Yeah.
Another foul in there. And it's Cuthbert again. It's on the end of some nasty challenges.
But now this is a get everyone in and scream at. I don't know what's going on. There's no fight on the pitch. There's no fight off the pitch from Chelsea. It's just not good enough. It's just not going to happen.
So the players are standing around looking around at each other. Someone needs to be getting them in the huddle. Brad should be bright. Brad should be getting the players in the huddle. If Emma Hayes isn't calling them over, get him in a huddle. Go, girls, this isn't good enough. We are drawing. We have to win this match. Wake up. Instead, we're all just sort of standing around. I don't get it. I really don't get it. "30 minutes to go." Chelsea look defeated though in this.
I mean, this is huge. This is a huge moment. The next half an hour is absolutely huge in this season.
Bit of protection for Cuthbert would be nice as well, because the Liverpool players do just keep lumping into her.
Well,
she will have to go off for a moment.
Let's see what Chelsea.
Sophie Howard with 84 aerial duels won this season. The next highest in the league is Sophie Howard with 46. That's ridiculous. That's an absolutely ridiculous statistic. But, yeah.
Chelsea have got a lot of work to do. Liverpool will take this point to the hill and run with it.
Yeah.
If you ask me right now, will Chelsea win this game or will Liverpool? I'm more inclined to say Liverpool.
Chelsea are going to come forwards quickly here, though. Bright. Canary just goes under her foot.
Basics. It's still the basics from Chelsea. It's not going right. There's no fight. The touches have been shite. You know, the pass.
Is it just fatigue?
Well, no, it's a fresh start. You know, it's a rotated side.
Well, no, but if you look at like players like Cuthbert, like Canary.
Well, I don't know. I don't. You're playing at the top of the game. You've got to deal with that.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with you, but given how little we've been able to rotate recently, a lot of these players have come off of a very full schedule. When you consider this Liverpool side have played like once or twice in the last month. Now, a lot of them wouldn't have played on international duty. Well, this is lacklustre, and here come Liverpool again. Holland. Important tackle from Bright. We can't get it out, though. Lawrence puts a half-assed challenge in. It's still with Liverpool. Somehow, it's got through to Enderby. Enderby takes a shot. Huge save. Huge save from Hannah Hampton. Chelsea are going to throw this away now, though. Hamano. They've got to wake up. And again, this Hamano's just not... I don't get that change. I like Mako Hamano. I think there's a lot of promise there, but she's not shown it yet. Here comes Canaride. Being halted, but she does manage to get it to Beaver Jones. Aggie Beaver Jones tries to get a shot away. It's headed up in the air. Macario challenges, drops for Cuthbert. She can't get a shot away. Ingle, Canaride. Here's Beaver Jones. Ball across the box, blocked by Hines. Canaride tries to win it.
I mean, look at that reaction from Lawrence.
Haug sends it forward, and Enderby will chase this one. Bright, it's just a little bit all over the place tonight, Millie Bright. Still doesn't look fit. Just a yard or two off it. Hampton gets out wide to Lawrence. Here's Canaride. Driving down this right-hand side. Ball into the box. Macario, can she get a shot away? Good turn. It's blocked. Just can't get anything away.
Right,
does well to win that ball back, but it falls to Nagano. Now Haug. Gets it back to Nagano. Just, it's not happening for Chelsea. Bright makes it
because I'm watching Lawrence jog, and
she's still not in position now. As Enderby is in acres on this left-hand side, and nobody's got out to her. She put a ball across the box. Luckily, it's awful, but and Bright, why is Bright just put that out of play?
I honestly, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
This is an injury. Why has she just smashed that out of play? So Chelsea had a chance here. Macario had Clark all over her back, tried to just spin around her and get a shot on goal. Didn't come off, put in a good tackle. And then Liverpool broke. Again. Chelsea just... I mean, Lawrence has lost. And then here, Liverpool are on the counter-attack. And we've got players jogging back. Ashley Lawrence. Even Ingle, who's just come on, is in there just jogging. It should be a sprint back. Chelsea have 25 minutes here to save their season. And the players look half-assed. I mean, this is just clumsy now. It's getting really clumsy and really messy. If Chelsea don't score in the next 25 minutes, then Manchester City are your WSL champions, pretty much. Chelsea will need a miracle to get back into it. I mean, it is annoying because you look at how Liverpool played against City and how they folded. But Chelsea haven't fought tonight.
But exactly a difference.
And it's 2-1. It's 2-1. Liverpool, the ball goes towards the front post. It's 2 goals conceded from corners for Chelsea tonight. Flicked on by Gemma Bonner. I mean, that was coming. Chelsea have done nothing tonight. Absolutely nothing. It is embarrassing from Chelsea. They're readying changes. Hayes looked more nervous, though, than anything else. She knows the season's over if we lose this. Focusing too much on all we need to score these goals. We can't even fucking win the game. We're 2-1 down with 25 minutes to play. Cuthbert trying to shout, but no one's getting this team going. It's abhorrent marking. Hampton's in absolutely nowhere. We've got more players in the box than them. How have they won a header? It's awful. It is awful football from Chelsea tonight, and that's a terror. It comes off Cuthbert as well. And immediately it's all looked down at the floor, all feel sorry for ourselves. Someone needs to pick up this Chelsea team. Because Hayes is offering nothing from the sideline. The players are doing nothing on the pitch. Someone needs to be the difference maker here. Someone needs to take a bit of responsibility and say, I want to win this game. Demand more from the team. Hayes is silent again. She sat on the suspension in silence.
I mean, I've never seen a Chelsea side like this. I've never and
Beyond for Bright, Parasay for Lawrence.
This is one of the reasons why I've never been a fan of announcing you're leaving a club halfway through the season.
The fight just isn't there now.
Because basically what Hayes has said is that I'm not really bothered. And I mean, talk about the quadruple. I've never seen a Chelsea side like this. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible.
Triple change, right in for Canaride. Beyond for Bright, Parasay for Lawrence. They have to make a difference. And we're lumping it long. We're not even trying to play football. We're just smash it in the air. When are we going to learn that hasn't worked at all in this game? We don't have any presence in the air against this Liverpool team. We're just hitting and hoping all night. And it's not going to work. We can keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's not going to work. Beaver Jones, can she get out of her feet? Can she pick out a teammate? Wrighton tries to get to Makara, gets a shot away. It's in. Chelsea. No, it's not. How is that not in? 2-1. Still, sorry if I panicked anyone. Makaro just past the post. Agonisingly close. Good flick from Wrighton. Makaro did well to get anything away after that. Though, because there's so many Liverpool players in the box. Chelsea can't believe that isn't in, but it is a Chelsea corner. Macario. Ball in. It's gone forever on there and straight out for another corner, I think. Or goal. No, it's a goal kick. Just no one made any contact with it.
Yeah. And the thing is, okay, United game, okay, Arsenal game, cup final, extra time, that happens. United game, okay, yeah, we got shafted a bit. Barcelona game, yeah, we got shafted.
There's no excuse tonight.
But tonight it has been piss poor. I've never seen this. I've never seen this from Chelsea. There's no fight from not a single player can say they've played well tonight. I don't even care they've scored a goal. I don't care if they've made a say.
What is Hampton's positioning there? She half committed for the ball and then was stood in no man's land as it went over her head.
Well, yeah, but corner. If not, that ball falls straight to her.
I don't agree with that. I think she's been caught out massively there. Like, someone's got to get a head on it and clear it away. And the fact that Millie Bright is in there and she's done nothing. I don't really know why she started tonight. She's clearly not fit. She's been off the pace. It's been getting us caught out all night. Hermano puts the ball in there. It's not going to fall to anyone. Wrighton's got a burst. Lung to try and get there. Daniels is going to try and see it out of play, and it will go out of play. Liverpool throw in their own corner. I really don't know. I just, like, the whole game we're doing the same thing and it's not working over and over and over again. We've lumped the ball long every time. We've got nothing up there to try and hold the ball up. We go out wide and cross it in when we have nothing in there to head it in the back of the net. It's insane how Chelsea, supposedly one of the best teams in the world, haven't figured this out. Tonight, this isn't Chelsea. Hamano trying to get the ball down. Ingle touches it down. Erin Cuthbert. It's deflected away. It's blocked away. But there's a difference again. Liverpool throwing themselves in front of the shot. There's their desire. There's the passion that Chelsea just haven't had today.
And any Chelsea the last few years in this position, I'd still back them to win. I'd go, okay, we've got 20 minutes, 2 goals, we'll do this easily. But tonight, this side, this season, it's never going to happen. Never going to happen.
Interlig Buratama says, Chelsea win, please. Well, that's what we're all hoping. Lucky says, Hannah never saves headers. I think it's more that Chelsea always concede headers. I wouldn't blame Hampton for it. That one, yeah. But normally it's just that we can't defend crosses. And, well, evidently we can't because we had 2 corners today. But Alex says, hi everyone, late to the game. What's happening? That's a great question, Alex. We've been shit. Chelsea are playing like a team who are defeated. We're playing like a team who don't care anymore. There's been no fight today. There's been no desire, no passion. Everyone's half-arsed. Everyone looks knackered. But that's no excuse. You've got to give it your all. And we haven't looked like a team that gives a shite tonight. That's the big difference. We haven't looked like a team that cares. And then you look over the sideline and Hayes is silent. Usually an animated character who would be willing her team on and shouting at players, berating players who aren't giving it their all. And tonight she's just fading into the dugout. You look at the players on the pitch, your leaders like Cuthbert and Bright have been at fault for many chances and haven't played well at all, and then haven't inspired anyone, haven't been shouting at players and with words of encouragement. There's none of that on the field tonight. Chelsea are sinking here without a trace. We scored an early header and we tried to pack up shop and just pray that'll be enough. And we've barely come forward, while Liverpool have bombarded us and eventually scored 2 corners. But yeah, I just don't know what to say. I can't believe what I'm watching. I've never seen a Chelsea team in the Emma Hayes era seem to care so little. I mean, this is woeful. Can't run around. Also, is James injured tonight? Because if not, why is she not at least on the bench?
Yeah.
She's not been good enough recently, Lauren James, but she's a difference maker and we haven't got her available. And begs the question, do we rely on her too much? And now it's going to be 6 points off City with 1 game in hand because we've absolutely thrown this away. Absolutely thrown this away. Alex says, I did worry that could happen after what happened to them on Saturday. But yeah, that's a big moment. But there's 2 decisions. You either willow with that and cry about the result, or you take momentum from it because you go, you know what, we want to right the wrongs of Saturday. And instead we've just willowed. Everyone's feeling sorry for themselves on the pitch tonight. Their heads have dropped every time we've conceded. It should be getting them going. We're the reigning WSL champions, and we look like a team that have given up.
But I mean, you look at those 2 Barca games, we saw Hayes animated, up for it, energetic, ready. In the WSL, FA Cup, even the Conti Cup at times, she just don't seem to care as much. And maybe that priority, it's like, oh, I want to, it's been really poor. I mean, they keep, her and Denise Reddy keep looking at the tablet. What are they doing? Because at this point,
playing Candy Crush.
Exactly. Bit of Temple Run 2 on there. What's the point?
Respect, to be fair, but it's Temple Run 2. Here's Wrighton. Can Chelsea get something going? Charles, there's still 17 minutes. There's more than enough time to score 2 goals. It's whether Chelsea want to or not. Charles, ball in.
Fuck me.
Cuthbert can't head it. I don't know why we're still putting the ball into the box. Parasay, Hamano, nice exchange. Drive it low. It's not bad. Headed away. Again, there's nobody in there, though. Mr. Big Piss says, Emma Hayes is the most overrated manager in the world. Arsenal fans are right. I will not stand for that, though, Mr. Big Piss.
That's ridiculous, by the way.
That's not a great statement at all. She's not had a good season. Chelsea haven't been great this year. And I think a lot of that comes because she's going and there isn't that same fight and desire. But to say she's overrated is an awful statement. I'm sorry, but I have to say.
We can't start losing and suddenly just start, insulting.
It's got to come down to the players as well. Because the players on the pitch have not given it their all tonight. Do not seem to care. There's no leadership out there tonight. We've not lost to a team other than City and Arsenal this season in the league. Ingle. We've not dropped points against anyone other than City and Arsenal in the league, I believe.
Mm.
All our performances against Arsenal away and City at home, wasn't it? Weren't good enough. City both times, actually. But we dropped 5 points in the 2 games against City.
Hmm. I mean, yeah.
It's just not been good enough this season. And we can blame injuries all we want, but ultimately, does having Sam Kerr make the difference? Maybe, but we can't use that excuse every week. Players have got to step up. I know we don't have a recognised striker on the field, but players have got to step up.
And the players we have got on the field in those attacking areas are still world-class footballers. I mean, Guro Wrighton has had one of the worst seasons of her career.
Liverpool set up really well today, but we just don't have any presence. If Nuskin doesn't want to play defensive midfield, we might as well get rid of her. Well, I don't know if she doesn't want to play. I don't think anyone on the pitch looks like they want to play today, Mr. Big Piss. I told you Lawrence is crap, and that's also wrong. I thought she was really good at the weekend, but hasn't played well tonight. Looked knackered, but I mean, I get. It's just frustrating, really. We have such a packed schedule.
Yeah, that comes down to a mentality thing. You can choose to jog, or you can choose to sprint, get back in, and then rest once you're there.
Mm.
And tonight every player's chosen to jog.
There's just no desire left in the team.
Amano's come on and played for Liverpool.
I don't get that sub. I really don't. She's, I'm sure, a brilliant young talent, but she's not proved it in a Chelsea shirt. And we need a goal to save our season, and that's who we're bringing off the bench. Someone who has no experience at this level and hasn't done anything. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
And it's another set piece that is put on target by Liverpool, but claimed by...
No idea where James is tonight. I'm just going to Google if she's injured.
13 minutes to go. That's a nice ball. Finds Hermano. How's she not got to there first, I don't know. Recovers it though. We've put it into the box.
Ball in.
Yes, let's keep crossing it in. It's ridiculous.
Ingle on the edge. Pokes it back in there. Beaver Jones heads towards goal. It's headed up in the air. Macaro can't get a shot away. Out for a Chelsea corner.
Yeah, it was well recovered. Ingle did well here just to put it near the goal. Beaver Jones flicked it towards the goal. It was hooked in the air. Good defending from Liverpool again, though. Chelsea do well to win a corner from that. Ball put into the box. Headed over by Neve. Well, not headed over. Headed out. Might as well cleared it for them, Charles. Really poor head. No.
13 to play. Or 12 to play, really. Plus additional time. From a quadruple to trophy list in a matter of a month, seemingly.
Never seen anything like it.
And we'll have to pray Arsenal win Sunday. And then we have to be flawless and somehow pull an 8-goal difference gap back. Bjorn heads it long. Agaviva Jones tries to fight for it. Macaro heads on. Falls to Hermano. Big chance for Chelsea. Mayho Hermano. It's not a good enough shot, really. It's just not a good enough shot.
At least put on target. Spent to go with the bar.
It's a good header forward from Macaro. Hermano there.
Got across the keeper.
Yeah. Should have burst forwards. That's a poor pass. The keeper gets there. And there's the difference there in desire. Micah is sprinting after that there to make sure it doesn't go out for a goal kick after a terrible pass. And we've just not done that tonight. Carter. Bjorn.
Even a draw's not good enough.
Bjorn's looked sharper than Bright. Bright just didn't look fit at all. Here's Guro Wrighton. We need Guro to step up as well.
Bjorn hasn't played in any of the games.
Headed away.
I understand it.
Cuthbert Here's Wrighton, turns well, plays it towards Neve Charles. It's a good ball. Charles plays it across. Beaver Jones, 2-2. Chelsea on level. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 2. Beaver Jones, their second of the game. Chelsea restore parity. 10 minutes to play. That was majestic from Guro Wrighton. The way to pass to pick out Neve Charles is phenomenal. Because Neve Charles, yes, she has to make up a bit of ground here, but this is brilliant from Wrighton. We've not seen enough from her this season, but she picks up the ball. She turns. That way to pass is phenomenal. Charles, despite getting fouled by the goalkeeper, puts a good ball in, and an emphatic finish from Aggie Jones.
That Maggie, she knows that she can't just smash it straight at the goal because it'll get blocked. Fires it into the top corner.
Phenomenal.
But all that, I mean, it's a brilliant move, but the whole goal comes from Cuthbert's desire to win the ball back on the edge of the box.
Yeah. And now Chelsea have to take this, and Chelsea have to go.
10 to go. And if there's one team, and I know we've just slagged them off, there's one team on the planet in women's football that will get them out of this situation. It is this Chelsea team, although Sherry Holland has just played a beautiful ball
They're in. Kiernan. And they've fucking scored. Well, there goes the dream, because we've all switched off. We have all switched off. Hayes is shaking her head, but what is going on?
I've never seen anything like it.
How does that ball get through there? How on earth does that ball get through there? That's way too easy as Cherry Holland takes it past Cuthbert. Cuthbert should bring her down. Just commit the foul. The ball goes through and Bjorn is just caught the wrong side of Kiernan and Hannah Hampton makes the wrong decision. She comes out too late. That's Cuthbert should bring foul. Lets her run away from her. Plays a brilliant ball through to be fair. And Kiernan plays it through. I don't even think she scored WSL a goal this season, Kiernan. But she scores here. And well, what looked like Chelsea might actually fight. But, you know, we get that goal. Let's give it a bit. Nah. We should let Holland play a ball through our backline. And we'll all stand and watch it. Cuthbert looks absolutely knackered tonight. But what other option have we got? Leopold's also knackered because she had to play a full 90 in the week. Ingle and Nusken should be able to play as a pivot, but Ingle's not done a lot since coming on, and Nusken was crap all game. And now Chelsea's hopes are back dead and buried. And Holland, after that ball comes off. Carter. Missy Bocan's on for Cherry Holland. Got to come forwards quickly now. Bjorn. Ball in behind for Hermano. Chelsea need to score. Chelsea need to bring it back to 3-3. There's still 8 minutes. That's enough time for 2 goals if we score now. Cuthbert keeps that in play. Really good stuff. Cuts it back. Macario. It's in. Chelsea level again. 3-3. Macario goal. This game is still alive. I said it 4 minutes ago. I'll say it again now. Level 3, Chelsea 3. Cat Macario. Chelsea, can they fight back here? Can they find another one and rescue this from what has been an awful, awful performance?
Brilliant.
This is brilliant from Cuthbert, making up for that big error a moment ago. Plays it across. Macario, I have no idea how it's in the back of the net, but it is. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's in the back of the net.
It was hooked off the line by Clark into a goalkeeper.
Yeah, hit a goalkeeper.
That's really unfortunate for Liverpool, but fuck it. I mean, my heart can.
What are we doing? We're heading it around. Sorry, we need a goal in the 87th minute, and we're heading it around.
We have plenty of time.
Perissé, 7 to play.
Plus additional. So I think we're at least...
And there will be a bit of time.
We're at least looking at 10 to play.
It now finds Beaver Jones. Chelsea are coming forward here. Aggie Beaver Jones has a foul in there, apparently.
Offside on
or an offside.
I think Cuthbert was murdered, I'd like to add.
Love to see the reactions in chat, though. Interleague says, wow, 3-3. Rocco says 3-3 Macario. Lucky says, I don't care about goal difference. Let's just get the 3 points, please. 100% with you now.
We can score 15 at Bristol City on Sunday if we really want to.
Let's just get the 3 points. Chelsea, please give it your all. 6 minutes to play plus additional time. It's back now, Hampton. Gotta be a bit of urgency, but not panic. A bit of urgency, get it going quickly, but not panicking, not forcing the issue. Here's Natalie Bjorn.
Oh, good right, and you have not had a good season.
It's headed back away. Bjorn brings it down.
We can still play football 6 minutes ago and just smash it up the pitch.
Hamano dropping in to receive the pass. Now Bjorn again. And it goes long. Looking at four, Beaver Jones.
Please stop going
It's
long.
poor from Fisk. Perisset wins the header. Drops now as Macario tries to fight for it. Back up in the air from Bonner. That's out for a Chelsea throw.
Now because they've resorted to lumping it forwards as well.
They're holding on now desperately.
Yeah.
Oh, and the fans have managed to lose the ball. Well, there's no fans in that end. The cameraman that's there can't get the ball back quick enough. Cuthbert. Bjorn. Goes long again. Everything's long. Why?
Pumping it up there for. Now Mike is going to take her time out this one.
The ball goes long. Headed on, and Charles now.
We haven't won a single header today.
Well, we don't have many tall players on the field.
And
Yeah, but he was not on it. That was not Millie Bright. That was some imposter looking like Millie Bright. Macario. Got to find Hamano. Got to find her sooner. Here's Cuthbert. Charles.
Hit it.
Now it's with Guro Wrighton. Ball drilled across the box. Cleared away by Bonner.
Right idea, though, to drill it rather than just hoop it in the air and let Bonner head it away. That's handball.
Carter.
That's the ball.
That's a Chelsea throw anyway. 5 to play.
For some reason, we've let Macario wait till Macario's got a long throw. Oh, that's a free kick because it was handball. So Macario's going to launch us in the box for Chelsea. 4 minutes left here. Chelsea needing a goal if they still want to be in this WSL. Do you have a chance to win the WSL? Simple as that.
Ball into the box. Headed away. Here's Perisset. Charles tries to turn the number 6, and that's out of play. Chelsea corner.
Come on.
I think Macario will have to run across the field now to take it. That ball just coming off Matthews there as Charles tried to rework it back into the box. Thanks for all your support, by the way, tonight. I know if you are a Chelsea fan, it's not been a fantastic evening. Thank you for support on this stream regardless. Make sure to subscribe if you are new around here. The famous Chelsea fan donning his scarves is trying to get the crowd going. Can he get the players going? Macario, ball into the box. It's hung deep. Cuthbert tries to keep it alive. Now Charles will put it back in there. Headed away again by Bonner. Brilliant tackle. Brilliant tackle from Erin Cuthbert.
Cuthbert stepped up in the last 15
Carter.
minutes.
It's that fight we were missing from her. Charles keeps it in play, but it drops for Kiernan, and they'll come forwards now, Liverpool. Kiernan. Feels like they're holding on here. They're just slowing it down. Ball in the air. Missy Kearns loses the header. Bjorn manages to get it away, but only to Hobinger on the edge. Now Chelsea will look to go. Ingle. Beaver Jones. That is a horrible tackle from Bonner. Hamano now tries to take it in her stride. Gives it back to Beaver Jones. That was horrible from Bonner. Actually, no intention. Beaver Jones comes inside. Now Cuthbert. Went for Ingle, but it goes to Perisset. Ball into the box. It's dealt with by Clark. No idea how she's flicked that around the corner. Here's Ingle. That's never a foul, ref. That's never a foul. A soft one there.
Go back. Go back and book Bonner, please. I mean, how Clark's got his... someone's got to put her under pressure here.
Flicked it back like that.
Someone's got to punish that.
Baffling.
And that's not a foul.
That's never a foul. She's using her body well there, Perisset, but 2 minutes to play plus additional time. Hayes still watches on. Just talking to Denise Reddy.
I wonder what level in Candy Crush they've got to.
So no inspiration, no motivation tonight from the sideline, from the players on the pitch, from those that are supposed to be the leaders.
Great Perisset. Chasing the goal with a minute to go and we're smashing out of play. That's a disgusting tackle. Why did he get booked for it?
Yeah. And Mr. Big Piss, we can't sell half the squad. Just as a sort of thought. Matthews. And also, if you don't rate Guro Reiten, then you've only been watching one season. Because Guro's really struggled this campaign, admittedly. But she is one of the best players in the world. Or at least she was the last 3 seasons.
Foul. Right, let's go now. I know you're interested. Get on with it. Come on, get up. There you go. That's all right, boot. Alright, well, Chelsea, I mean, they're going to need at least a minute, obviously.
Bjorn, Parisay. Ball over the top. Beaver Jones for Chelsea, but it just doesn't a little too much. Like 9 minutes for Chelsea to score. There's time in this game. There is time in this game.
I don't know where they've got 9 minutes from.
There have been a few stoppages.
It's not in 9 minutes.
There has been a few stoppages.
Right.
Subs.
Yeah.
All the goals.
Here we go then. 9 minutes to play. See how this ends.
Chelsea throw on the near side.
Plenty of time for Chelsea to find a goal. There's fans leaving now. That's embarrassing.
That's the Liverpool end, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Still embarrassing.
That's what I was. If they're Chelsea fans, I can understand maybe they've got a train to catch.
That 20-minute car journey, you want to beat the rush. Also, what kind of rush is there at Prenton Park? It's a Liverpool corner. It's not what Chelsea need. I think this is a minute of that 9 gone already.
Yeah.
And Liverpool are in no rush to take this corner. Really frustrating afternoon for Chelsea. Can they dig deep and find something?
Chance now for Liverpool. Hoping. Ball in. We've lost the title. Ball in from Liverpool, and it's another headed goal.
3 corners.
How do you concede to 3 corners? You'd think you'd just mark it and maybe head it away. Maybe just go, you know what, not going to let this one in. It's not even a good corner. It's shite. We've not marked up again. How? How do we not mark any? Fisk is in absolute acres there. Comes off Bonner, I think. Yeah, Ingle just stood there watching it happen. Stood right there, right next to her. Misses the ball. Bonner heads home. Hampton's got no chance with that one because it's across the goal. Brian Hayes have their head in their hands, but I don't think either of them can blame anyone else tonight. Ingle. Carter. Parisay. Cuthbert. Carter. Bjorn. Charles. Ingle. Natalie Bjorn. Charles. Skips past Kiernan. Foul in there on Charles. That will be a free kick. Ultimately, though, Chelsea need a goal within the next minute if they're going to have any hope of winning tonight. Hayes looks tired. Hayes looks tired of this.
I mean, part of me thinks she only really cared about the WSL. And now that's gone, she's got nothing to fight for.
Well, even that, I don't know. This season's been one of excuses. There's not been the usual accountability. You look back at, I remember the documentary about the 2020-21 season. You see that clip where she's talking about how players need to take accountability, need to meet the level. This season doesn't seem to be any of that. It's all the ref's fault. It's all the other coach's fault. Cuthbert, it's blocked. And she's fallen over, and here come Liverpool. Missy Kearns is running forwards. We've won it back. Carter, Bjorn.
But it's another.
Got to be a bit of urgency
here. It happens every time. I've never seen it when a manager announces they're leaving the club halfway through the season. I've never seen that pay off.
No.
Because we sat here as of 2 months ago and thought we're on for the quadruple here. We're going to end on a high, and now we sit here 2 months later and trophyless. Because Man City will not lose. Even if they lose to Arsenal, it will still go down to goal difference. and we need Chelsea to win all those games. And yes, Bristol City on Sunday will probably be a win, but Tottenham United aren't given 3 points.
Cuthbert.
This is it. This is done.
Bjorn. Hamano. Cuthbert. Hamano. Bjorn. Carter.
And on the flip side, massive 3 points for Liverpool. Put some level for Man United, and I mean a big result.
And they fought well today. You know, as much as you can go, they've scored 3 goals, 3 corners, and that's awful from Chelsea. Fair play to them. They've exploited Chelsea's weaknesses today. Chelsea can't defend anything that's in the air. And Chelsea took their foot off the gas after scoring. And they didn't have a shot in the last 20 minutes of the first half. In the second half, it's not been better. The goals we've scored have been crap, in all honesty. Thought we might get away with this one, but no. Ball into the box. Oh, we've just a big chance we missed it. Macario heads it across the box and just no contact at the far post. Jamie Todd said the women must need Cole Palmer as well. Need Lauren James. I don't know where she is tonight. I don't know where she's been for the last month, to be fair. I know we've not played games where they've been suited to her style.
And again, it's also the same thing. 2 months ago, we sat and thought, what is life after Emma Hayes going to be like? Chelsea going to struggle. I sit here tonight and go,
They're going to get better, surely.
Exactly. Perhaps a change of the guards what we need. Chelsea need to turn into a new chapter. Start with a fresh slate next season and go again.
Also, Mr. Big Puss, I think a lot of your comments are irrational. Emma Hayes is the greatest manager in WSL history. There's a reason she's won 5 titles or something like that. She's been incredible. Incredible over the last half a decade. To a decade, you could argue. Taking Chelsea from nothing to where they are today. The behemoths in the women's game. At least in England. Yes, that UWCL trophy's always eluded her. But ultimately, there's a reason no English clubs have won it in the last decade. Well, it's been dominated by clubs that have only one team in their league, and that's a ridiculous stop from Micah.
To deny Beaver Jones a hat-trick.
Well,
that goes in, you never know. That's an unbelievable.
Great strike, but phenomenal stop. Aggie's the only one I think that can hold herself in any regard tonight.
It's ridiculous because she's like one of our youngest players on the pitch.
The rest of them, it's an embarrassment. An absolute embarrassment. And for Liverpool, well done. Really well done.
Yeah. They've played their opponent, and that's what Matt Beard does so well. He knew this Chelsea side were coming into this game under a lot of pressure, needing a win, and he played to that. He didn't panic.
Bloody good manager as well.
He didn't panic when his side went 1-0 down, and they played it to a T, and they got back in this game. And you have to take your hat off to
Christian Song says, see you tomorrow for Tottenham game. Looking forward to that, Christian. We will be live on the men's channel for that tomorrow, so do join us if you are interested. Chelsea versus Tottenham. Stream page isn't up yet, but you can go over to the football chat and, join us tomorrow.
You'll see us get more frustrated and Chelsea losing.
We'll see Harry endure a mental breakdown as we watch just another frustrating game.
Although Chelsea might turn up tomorrow against Tottenham. I always back us to turn up against Tottenham.
Yeah, but I always back us to turn up against Arsenal. Look what happened there.
I mean, we gave Villa a go. Hannah Hampton's going up. She scores.
Well, we should have beaten Villa.
The problem is the point isn't enough for Chelsea here.
Not anymore, no.
Doesn't matter. Hannah Hampton can score a late equaliser here.
It does make a difference. It does make a difference, but it's over.
Straight over everyone. Sums it up, doesn't it?
Axon Glass is a horrible way for the season to end. Gutted for all of them. That, and it's a horrible way for the Emma Hayes era to end. To lose the title, to lose everything, really. We've never been out of the FA Cup. I can blame a lot of that on refereeing incompetency, and similarly for the Champions League. But ultimately, Barca are very good, so we can take that one. The Continental Cup final should never have been a loss. Hayes got it wrong that day. I think that's the one I would blame Hayes for. I wouldn't blame Chelsea or I wouldn't blame the Barca United game on Hayes. But tonight, I don't think there's a lot of people who need to. It's a reality check for a lot of people.
This is the first WSL in a very, very long time where we've been pushed all the way, where a team have matched us every single step of the way, and we have crumbled under that pressure. usually we'd already won the league by now.
Usually we're up against Mark Skinner.
Exactly. City have put us under pressure. City have been faultless this season, and you have to take your hat off to them. And it's on Chelsea for not matching that. Usually, Chelsea set the standard. Yeah. Whereas this season, due to the games in hand, due to whatever, City set the bar and no other side has met it. And Man City now know that they are 2 games away from being WSL Champions. Well, they're 1 game away from being WSL Champions.
We have 4 days till Bristol City and something big has to change because if not, that could get really embarrassing.
I mean, I think we play out this on Sunday. Bristol City give us a good game.
Well,
because they can score from corners.
They give us a game.
Any team can score from corners.
There we go. Chelsea have lost it. Liverpool 4, Chelsea 3. I can't take you away for Lona 1. Fair enough. Yeah, that was awful. Awful officiating. But, yeah, player of the match?
J.R. Bonner. Scored a double.
Yeah. Ryan Centre scores a double.
Well.
I will say Sophie Hobing, I think 2 assists in there, maybe 3 if she took all the corners.
Marie.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Marie. Always called her Sophie for some reason. But yeah, Hobing, really good performance from her. But yeah, Liverpool played really well. I take nothing away from them because they set up well. They took the game to Chelsea, which no other side in the WSL, bar City and Arsenal, has been able to do this season. So huge respect to them, and they put themselves in a great chance of getting 4th, especially since especially since United still have to play Chelsea. If they lose that game, Liverpool will find themselves 4th. You would imagine. I want to say Liverpool have got quite favourable fixtures to see out the season. They play. They play United this weekend, so that will decide everything. And then Leicester after that.
So. I'm looking at Hayes. I'm looking at the players. They know the title's gone, and it's technically the title's not gone. But I look at the players on the pitch right now, and
it's not in our hands anymore. It's not in our hands.
I mean, we're Arsenal 2 points behind us.
If Arsenal beat City the weekend, and we lose to Bristol City.
Or lose to anyone, really. We lose to United.
We lose to United the week after. We could end up finishing 3rd, and we'd have to go through 2 rounds of qualifying just to get in the actual Champions League.
And that's enough for Sonia Bonpasseur to say no. Well, what, she's not pissing her out of qualifiers? She's never had to do that in her life. For Liverpool, massive.
Well, I think if Bonpasseur is coming, I think that's signed. It just can't be announced yet. I think that is done.
I think she's find a way.
According to Tom Gary at The Telegraph, who is a reputable source, that is done. Obviously, we can't announce it because we might have played her in the Champions League final. I don't see City losing, says Alex. Well, join us Sunday, where we will either cry because City have won and the title is over, or we will be in great spirits because somehow Arsenal win. We are all Jonas Eidevall fans, which is something I never thought I'd say.
That's the thing. I mean,
I'm going to wear my shittest jacket on Sunday to really get in the mood.
So if Arsenal beat City and Chelsea then win their game in hand, Chelsea will go back level, right?
Yes, we still need to beat Tottenham.
And United.
Who we lost to in the FA Cup.
No, right, I've already in my head. City lose to Arsenal this weekend. Chelsea beat Bristol City and Tottenham. And then City will draw to Villa on the final day, but it won't matter because Martin Skinner's team would have beaten Chelsea.
Chelsea on the counter-attack, Skinner will run on and tackle Macario or something.
And he'll take the ban from football.
Yeah.
Just to sort out Hayes. Well, I don't laugh, I'll cry. We'll see you Sunday for the double up.
I was going to say, if you want to join us more Chelsea, as I say, we're live on our men's football channel tomorrow night, so join us there for Chelsea versus Tottenham. And then, obviously on Sunday, as Harry says, double up. Huge day for the WSL season. Can Chelsea stay in the title race? Well, we're still going to rely on Arsenal now. As Alex says, not sure I've ever watched an Arsenal game wanting them to win. I completely agree. I've never watched Jonas Eidevall before. I want him to be happy. But, wow, that's what a title race does to you.
Even if Chelsea get level again, the goal difference swing is 8.
We could score 8 against Bristol City. If we play like we should, that's not impossible.
The perfect Sunday is that Arsenal beat City
by a couple.
And Chelsea put 8 past Bristol City.
Yeah. Arsenal 3, City 0, something like that.
But I look at this, and there's only a handful of players here going over to clap the fans. Oh no, there's more there. Okay, no, fair enough.
Yeah. Respect for the fans for sitting through that shite. But anyway, as Harry says, we'll be back on Sunday. In the meantime, go and check out our video from the week we spoke about how Chelsea got robbed by Barcelona if you want to get more angry. Other than that, that's everything from us this week. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. Go and, well, if you're new around here, subscribe. If you're not, then just like and all that sort of stuff. But thank you guys very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.